Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from the Lombard, Cebu, Philippines. I am having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well, wherever you're from. Hey, today I want to tell you about Donald Trump impeachment 2.0 in the Philippines. Ooh, yeah, man. Donald Trump impeachment 2.0 in the Philippines. Yeah. Woo! What a joy! It's such a joy to come back to you, my friends. I want to say those of you here for the first time, you click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue to see fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about Donald Trump, President of the United States of a doggone America. Yeah, I'm American citizen, so I can say that, okay? Yeah, when you talk about Donald Trump and the things he's done to our nation, the nation of the United States of America, much can be said, okay? But on the real, this is a very sad day for our nation. And the reason I say that is because never before in the history of the United States of America, we have a president that was duly sworn and duly elected that has been impeached, not once, but 2 times. Once, twice, 3 times you're a lady. Once, twice, 3 times you're a loser. 2 times you're a loser. 2 times. And it's sad because it didn't have to go that way. It didn't have to be like that. But when you think about it, if you gotta know anything about baseball, this was an unforced error. You feel me? He did this to himself. But his supporters, his sycophants, would have you believe that it was done to him. Okay? So today we're going to take a look at Donald Trump and why he was impeached, and we're going to go through some stuff, okay? And I want to, I have some personal opinions about Donald Trump, and I have some objective opinions about Donald Trump. So I'm going to switch hats from the personal to the objective, okay? So you know where I'm coming from. Because I believe that whenever you do a video, sometimes there has to be some type of objectivity, okay? And at the same time, because you're a person, and it's your video, it's your channel, you need to lend some personality. There needs to be some personal points of view in there as well. So go back before. Personal, objective. Okay? So personally, well, let's just go on. I don't want to. I'm jumping the gun. I get so much inside of me, man. I'm jumping the gun. I just want to get it all out at once. And I can't. I got to slow down, Bobby. Slow to yourself. Slow your roll, boy. Slow your roll. Slow down. Just give me a sip of coffee. Maybe they help me out. Just give me 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please. Thank you. Copy go, baby. You know how I do. You know how we do. Ooh, copy go. Hey, y'all seen the back of me, right? We got our TV out finally, man. The people, jacked us around almost a month, man. First they said it won't come out, right? Waiting on them. They didn't never came out. So I said, look here, man, what's going on? We had a man sick, and that's all kind of lie. I look here, I just bring it down. I brought it down. I said, couldn't take it back today. So we got somebody out, and then I said, okay, when can I get back? You have it in 2 days. It's been a month. And we've been checking on them every day. So we finally got it out, man, and it's working now. So that's why I'm in a new position now. You see me back from my old prior position, so we now got a better background. Because before, if that TV wasn't there, you see a frame, a stand, TV stand, and it did not look good, empty. It's like when your girlfriend leaves you, man, and she take everything out the house. I know you been. Don't play with me, man. I know you done had that situation. Don't play with me. I personally. You see, that man, every lady leaving me like that. Nah, I ain't never had a lady leave me like, but some of you guys, I had a lady left you, and she took everything, wiped you clean, every furniture, even the chickens, kitchen sink. She took that too. I know, and so you feel when everything's gone, you feel empty. What happened? Yeah, it just don't feel right. But anyway, so that's why we didn't broadcast from this position. We're back in our regular position now, and even though we're back in this position, we'll change up occasionally as well. Okay, excuse me. This has been a very exciting last several days for me and Lisa D. You know, Lisa Two Queen had her birthday, man. She go, you know how Filipinos are with their birthday, man. They just go crazy, man. And me, I'm like, yeah, it's just another day, man. I'm thankful to the Lord that I was born. But, you know, it's no big deal to me. But to them, they're like, wow, my birthday. And they just go crazy with it. So we were on 2 days of celebration, right? But look here, she got in touch with her cousins and sister-in-law that we gonna get in on this action. I'm gonna show you a video they did. They had a 3rd day of celebration, birthdays. She went to her cousin's house, sister-in-law's house. They cooked seafood, they had shrimp, they had lechon, they had some. I'm gonna show you a little clip how they had it. Man, I didn't go because you know I'm allergic to seafood, and I would have been the only man there. And I don't pray that. When you're the only man in an event with all a bunch of women, I mean, you might want to sit in the corner because I'm dog you out. So I didn't go there, but she gave me a little video. I'm gonna show it to you at the end of this. Okay, but we're gonna talk today about Donald Trump and have somewhat mixed emotions on it. As you know, I'm not a Trump proponent. However, you may or may not know, I respect the office of the presidency. And because I have such respect for the office of the presidency, it's a sad day for me to see this happening to the United States office of presidency again. This has happened to this particular individual twice in 13 months. That says something about your character. That says something about your leadership. That says something about your attitude toward the rule of law and toward your American government. So I can see plain as day that Donald Trump was not the right man for the United States of America. Okay, I can see that. I saw it 4 years ago, 2016, when I voted for Hillary. He was not the man. However, many people thought he was, you know, and they voted for him. And he got in office on a rarity. It was a fluke how he got in office, how he got elected. He didn't win the popular vote. He won the electoral votes. That's how he got in. Hillary Clinton beat him by the popular vote like 2-1. You know? So it was a fluke how he got in office. And then Russia had to help him get in. And then Russia didn't. I don't see no reason why Putin would interfere without action. Crazy stuff, man. But yeah, we're gonna talk about him today, and we're gonna ride a train a little bit. We'll be out, man. You know, and I'm gonna try to be with you. Now, don't hold me to this. Now, don't hold me to this. I'm gonna try to be with you at least one day for the next. What's the day? What's the day? Here it is, January 14th. This is a Thursday. For the next 4 to 5 days, I'm trying to do a live. It may not be on the StreamYard format I'm on right now. It probably be on it may be on a handheld because I just flow with you on the handheld and tell you like I need you to know. And sometimes the handhelds are the best. Woo! I mean, I let it flow, man. Everything inside it, you know. But I always have a reason behind what I'm saying, and I always plan out a structure and an outline on where I want to take you, and then I put it in your head here, and then I let it come out through my heart and my mind and the spirit, and I give you what I got, and usually it's blessed. Okay, so today we're going to take a look at Donald Trump and Impeachment 2.0. They said the second time around you did better than the first. I don't think so. In this case, the second time around is actually worse than the first. I mean, you know, my mama told me a long time ago, man, learn, stop burning. He ain't learned nothing. And you know, in my opinion, this is my opinion. This is the personal side of my is a fool that never learns, right? It's a fool, you know. You keep on trying to want things to change, you want things to be different, but you don't make no changes to you. He didn't make any changes. The same Donald Trump that got impeached in 2020 is the same Donald Trump that got impeached in 2021. Okay? Huh? Same guy. He didn't change his ways. He didn't change his attitude. He just got worse. You know, and I remember Susan Collins. You remember Susan Collins, right? She's the senator from, I think she's from Maine. She said, she got on CBS, she had a CBS interview after his first impeachment. He said, well, hi, you know how she talked a little crazy. That little crazy white girl. You said, well, I actually think that Donald Trump has learned his lesson and he will never do anything like this again. He almost got kicked out of office. He was impeached, but the Senate had the right to kick him out. We decided no. We believe he ain't learned nothing. Susan Collins, how you feel now? And well, I'm trying to jump again. Let's go. So focus for the day, thumbnail for the day, Here we go. Oh, I forgot. 1 minute quick review of the previous live stream broadcast. We looked at them last time, and we said I can pull it up. Here we go. This is what we talked about last time, y'all. For those of you that were here and with Mr. Lesson, party goes on. Okay, it's a New Year's Eve party. It went bad, and we talked about the young lady, Christine DeSada. That's her right there. Beautiful young lady. She was at a Christian New Year's Eve party rather, and she was taken out. Man, they took her out. And I told y'all what happened. I gave you the details on 9 men were at the party. She was only one woman there, and it was a nightmare. They passed her from room to room, and everything went down. What I found out now, they found out, and this case is still ongoing, investigating. The PNP is investigating. They found out a couple of days ago that there were some traces of drugs. Okay, you know, because one of her, we assume that she might have had some date were put in a drink, and that's what they're allegedly finding out now. But anyway, it's been a nightmare. The family's tore up about it. She's gone. She was a beautiful woman. Worked for Philippine Airlines, flight attendant. Wonderful person, wonderful personality, and she's gone. And the family's they want answers, man. You know, I want answers. You know, such a beautiful person, and I don't care what her lifestyle was she sexually permissive? I don't care about that. That doesn't bother me. That's her thing. What bothers me is that she was a human being, and she's gone. Somebody contributed to her passing away, and we want to find out who did it, who was the perpetrator, and they need to be punished. So that's what we talked about. Very sad story, and I got a lot of responses from that. People talk about it in the Philippines. That's one of the big talks of this nation right now. In addition to the vaccines that they're procuring from various vaccine companies. But those are two things that are happening out here, and that is a sad story. All right, that was what we talked about last time. That's her mom right there. Beautiful mom, just as well as Sharon. Beautiful, just like her daughter. She's tore up, man. It's a sad story all the way around. You can see right there, she was a beauty queen winner. And she got on with Delta. That beautiful personality carried on right on to get in a great employment. And it's just a sad day. All right. So that's what I got about that. And so we're going to get on with the story for today. 1 minute, please. And every time I talk about Trump, I have a lot of people that get upset with me. It's okay, man. I'm not here to please everybody. I can't please everybody. Some of you guys are pleased by what I say, and some of you guys aren't. It's just the way life is. So I'm going to give it to you straight. I can do that, right? I can give it to you straight, right? And that's what I'm going to do. So I want to make this caveat right now, here and now. Prior to now, I have always said that, well, I don't care about your politics. If you're a Trump person, you love Trump, that's fine. And you vote for him, that's fine. You support him, that's fine. I've always said that. But unfortunately, I'm making a policy change, a program change, a challenge change, whatever you want to call it. If you're a Trump person, man, you vote for Trump, you support Trump, please. I can't deal with you, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. Right now, maybe later on down the line, I might change my mind, but it's best for me not to, because I might say something out the way to you, and I don't want to do that, okay? So if you're a Trump person, politely, please don't ride this train, okay? Because I don't want to disrespect you. And I shouldn't disrespect you. So the best thing for me to do is say, look, please don't ride this train. I don't want to be unfriendly to you. I don't want to be mean to you. I just expect you not to be here. But if you be here and you come over with that Trump stuff, hey, I'm gonna light you up, okay? That's all I got to say. All right, that's all. I wanted to say that before I begin. Thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for today. Who we got? Who we got? This is our thumbnail for the day, y'all. Here we go. See a man right there? See him right there? That's Trump, man. Donald Trump. The multi-billionaire, supposedly. We don't know how, we've never seen his taxes, so we don't know if he's a billionaire or a millionaire or 1,000-year. We don't know. But that's him. And he's been impeached. Impeachment 2.0. And you see the people in the background, right? Those are some of his supporters. Those are Trumpers, pro-Trumpers, man. They came from all over the United States to support Trump in a march on the state capitol, on the United States Capitol. And what a march it was. Unfortunately, lives were lost, blood was spilled in the nation's capital after the insurrection of the president of the United States. After he requested these guys come. Yeah, look, he did Twitter tweets and look, we're having a big event, and come on, January 6th. I want everybody to show up. It's gonna be wild. Remember that? Remember the tweet? Remember the tweet? He put it out, and they called and they answered. He called and they answered. He led them to the United States Capitol. And then after he got the people there, he said, look here, boys, we now to take our nation back. Let's march up on the Capitol, and I'm going to be right with you. Let's go, boy. And he was too cowardly to go with them, so he backed off, but he pushed them on. Rudy Giuliani, whatever his name is, Rudy, you know Rudy. He's a lawyer. He's a lawyer for the attorney for the president. He said, look here, everybody, we want to do some combat today. Let's march. And then Senator Sass, Representative Sass, all kinds of people got up there and they just fired up the crowd. They just revved them up, egged them on to march on the Capitol. That is inciting a riot. That is inciting to sedition. That is inciting to rebellion against the United States government, Capitol building. And when the people got there, man, they turned it out and lives were lost. I told you the other day it was 6, but I'm sorry, I made a mistake. From what I calculated, it was only 5 lives lost. That includes the police, DC Capitol Police, State Capitol Building policeman. His name was Officer Sicknick. That's his name. So our hearts go out to, and prayers go out to the Officer Sicknick and his family, those that are left to bereave him. We pray for the family and that their mourning would be short and that they would be strengthened by his passing and move forward in their lives. Okay. So yeah, one officer was lost and 4 other people were lost as well, died from the incitement to riot and the riot on the state capitol. It was a mess. No, I don't want to go through all of that. I know you've seen it over and over and over. It's on YouTube, on TV, and they're playing it over and over. Okay, so he was inside. He's been impeached 2nd time. Right. So we'll look at the folks for today. For no hocus pocus, just focus. Here we go. Focus for today. Focus for today. Number 1, we're going to say, why was Trump impeached? You know, why did he impeach this guy, man? You know, just because he talked to him talked to the rally people before they marched on the Capitol, with that ground for impeachment. I mean, I can go up there and say, look here, man, how y'all doing? And would they impeach me for that? You know, why was he impeached? And then we're going to go, how will this impeachment affect our nation? Are we going to cry for Trump? Are we going to rally again? Are we going to go back up there and have another rally? And we're going to take the Capitol again? Well, how's it going to affect our nation? Is our economy going to be bad? How's it going to affect us, man? And then we're going to look at Trump's response to this impeachment. What do you have to say about it? Mr. Trump, Master Trump, what you going to say? They impeached you twice, Master Trump. What you going to do now, boy? What you going to do, Bubba? What you going to do, Bubba? And we're going to find out what Bubba Trump going to do, okay? That's it, man. That's all we got for you. We're going to run this thing, and then we're going to ride a train. You with me, JP? Are you with me, man? Let's go. All right, so number one was what? Why was Trump impeached? Number 1, here we go. All right. Number 1, why was that man right there, man? They're trying to find his identity. He was one of the rioters that came to the state capitol, and he had the audacity, the nerve, and unmitigated gall to walk through the halls of the state capitol with the rebel flag, desecrated the state capitol building of our nation with the rebel flag. You know what that's a slap in the face of every African American that not brainwashed to love Trump. That's a slap in our faces. And I'm not brainwashed to be a Trump lover. But there's some of us are brainwashed to love that flag, that Confederate flag. We love that. Some of us with this melanin skin, believe it or not, love that melanin, that we love that Confederate flag, and we're brainwashed to be Trump lovers. I'm not. I just happen to be not one of them, and I refuse to do that. Okay, and so those of you that are Trump lovers, you got this melanin in you. Don't try to fool me like you're all for me and you're all for us, and you're not. Okay, and your mind all white mind and black mind. Hey, cause I'm gonna find you out, and when I find you out, man, I'm gonna turn you out. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, DC, one nation under. All right, focus. All right, number one, why was Trump impeached, man? Why? Why, BobbieD? Well, current minds want to know. He was impeached, number one, for the second time in 13 months. This man was impeached. First time was because of conversation. He tried to abuse his power, talking to Ukraine, the Ukraine president, trying to say, look here, man, I want you to put up some charge on Biden. And if you don't, you ain't going to get your money we got for you. You know, remember that, y'all? He got impeached for that. Oh, they let him off in the Senate, but he's always going to be remembered in history as an impeached president. So this time, he got impeached again within 13 months, man. If that ain't a blip, I don't know what is, man. This man, he don't want to do right. He just don't. I mean, you could pay him to do right, and he just won't do it. Well, some people like, you ever met anybody like that? Just crazy and do what he want to do and don't care. That's the attitude he has. I know I hurt some of y'all feel when I say that, but Dave, man, the truth hurts sometimes. Yeah? If you can't take it, you're on the wrong show. All right, but yeah, number one, 13 months is his second impeachment. He was impeached by the House of Representatives, and it was a bipartisan majority in the House, and they voted for him on Wednesday. Okay, and one of the impeached him for incitement of insurrection. And that was his role in encouraging his supporters to march on the United States Capitol last Wednesday, which is right, actually about a week ago. The main thing of his impeachment was high crime and misdemeanors. That's why the president gets impeached. That's what the Constitution says. Trump committed a high crime and misdemeanor. And really, to be honest with you, this actually, to be truthful, man, you don't have to be a lawyer to understand this. This is a no-brainer. And the reason why the congressmen and senators took it so seriously is because their lives were in jeopardy. He jeopardized not only the members of Congress' lives, he jeopardized the senators' lives, he also jeopardized his vice president's life and his family. The vice president has his family with him. Okay, so for Trump to incite these people and get up there and just enrage them and say, look here, let's march to the Capitol. He, in the back of your mind, in the back of his mind, and in the back of those people's mind, they knew what he wanted. And the truth be told, before those reporters from Trump left home, many of them brought guns. Many of them brought weapons. Many of them brought what do you call it? Bulletproof jackets and all helmets, because they knew they were getting ready to do what? War. They knew it was going to be some mess. That's what they left home with in their mind to cause some problems, because they were all incited to riot. They were summoned to the state capitol, to the United States Capitol, for the purposes of marching. And why were they marching, BobbieD? You forgot that. Why were they marching? They wanted to take their nation back. They wanted to take the election back. They wanted to interrupt the counting and certification of the ballots, the electoral ballots. Okay, that's their whole purpose. And when in doing so, they believed in their mind, their little feeble minds, that then Trump will remain president because they interrupted the ballot count. That's what they believe, because they believe, according to them, the election was what? Rigged. The election was what? Stolen. And who put that in their minds? Guess who? Donald doggone Trump. The big lie. And he will forever go down in history as the only president that was impeached twice in the history of the United States of America. If that's not bad on your record, I don't know what is. Yeah, there's only, let's see, what's his name? One president was impeached. Let's see, it was Trump, Bill Clinton, and there was one other president years ago. So three presidents of all the presidents were impeached, and Trump will go down in history as the only one that was impeached twice. That's how bad he was, and that's how non-caring he was. And that's how non-dedicated to living up to the standards of his oath for the office he was. He was not the right guy, and he'll be leaving soon. But guess what? He'll be going away, but we'll be seeing him again. That's what he said in one of his speeches. You will see me again. Yeah, we'll see him again because he's got like 75 million supporters. And if we don't see him, we're gonna see his supporters because they're not through. You think they finished marching on the Capitol? You think they do? No. FBI reports that they're already planning on doing some more marching, and in all 50 states, they're going to be marching on the Capitol in every state in this union as a result of their unhappiness about what's happening to Donald Trump. That's in spite of the fact that lives were lost. That's in spite of the fact that people are 6 feet under because of the first riot. Okay, so we have a group of people that support him that do not believe in the rule of law. Okay, just like Trump does not believe in the rule of law. He believes in his rule, Trump's rule. I do what I want to do, say what I want to do, any kind of way. You can't stop me. Okay, who wants that kind of person to be over you? Not me. That's a person that has a authoritative mentality. You know, you do what I tell you, do what I say, do not what I do. That's his mentality. Who wants that kind of person over you, man? Huh? You want a person over you that can lead you by what? Example. He gonna tell me to wear the man, and I'm not gonna wear the man, but you need to wear your man. Come on, man. Which one you want? Yeah. And then go get up there. Remember Helsinki, right? Do you remember Helsinki, man? When he talked about when he got up there with the summit with Putin, remember that? He said, well, I don't see any reason why Putin would want to interfere in our election. He said that in a very strong statement to me that he never did such a thing. And I don't see any reason why he would. When I saw that on TV, man, I wanted to reach out and touch somebody, make this world a better place. If you can reach out and touch somebody, make this world. But y'all never would act on those things. But yeah, you know, you get those feelings, but you won't act on them. But yeah, that was like, what? Do you mean you're president of the United States of America and you're going to say that to one of our enemies? That, along with Charlottesville, turned me against this man. I was for him first before. I said, look here, let's give him a chance, man. He just got in office, man. Give him a chance, man. I told all my friends that I didn't vote for him, but I think he'd be all right. Let's give him a chance. Yep. And then all my friends to this day. You see, you still want to give him a chance about the dog. Come on, he done had too many chances and he ain't changed nothing. Okay, but yeah, so he's it's the second time, man. Second time. Anyone that never learns from history is destined to what? Repeat it. Remember that, man. You don't learn your lesson, you're gonna be destined to repeat it, and that's what that's called an F-O-O-L. I didn't say the word, I spelled it. That's called an F-O-O-L. I don't know about you, man. Sometimes it's okay to be an F-O-O-L, but not all the time. Come on, you got to learn. When you gonna learn? Look here, man. I think that if I was the president of the doggone United States of America, I wouldn't do the crazy stuff he was doing, man. I wouldn't insult people. He insulted nations. Yeah, our friendly nations, our partner nations. And then he embraced our enemies. How backwards is that? And the craziest thing about it, many people in the United States were glad that he did it. His supporters were like, yeah, we need to be brotherly with Russia. We need to be buddy with North Korea. We need to be buddy with China. Our enemies? Come on, man. Those Those people they want to take us out. Anyway, I'm getting a little sidetracked. But yeah, you see, so these are some of the reasons why he was impeached. Okay, and I'm finished up. Okay, so oh, wrong one. Sorry about that. I'm going up too far. I'm not too far. Here we go. So yeah, he got impeached, man. This is the second time around. Second time around is worse than the first. Usually the second time around is supposed to be better, but in this particular instance, it was worse than the first. So he was inciting. He got impeached for inciting the riot. And he sent his supporters up on the Capitol. 5 people, including the Capitol officer, police officer, were taken out. Congress voted 232 to 197 in favor of his second impeachment, with 10 Republican representatives, and they reached a majority vote, and it was a bipartisan vote. Okay, what you mean, BobbieD? What you mean? What you mean bipartisan? What you mean bipartisan, man? That means that both parties participated in voting him out as impeaching him. Okay, and it's important because if like the last time he got impeached, it wasn't a bipartisan vote. It was only one party vote. So they said, well, yeah, y'all just did because y'all were Democrat. He ain't doing nothing wrong. Because if he did something wrong, Republicans help y'all vote. So, but this time the Republicans went on. You know why the Republicans voted this time? Because their lives were in jeopardy. Yeah. Even Lindsey Graham was laying up on the floor saying, Mama, remember Lindsey Graham? And Mitch McConnell, Moscow Mitch, he was saying, oh, please don't hurt me, please. You know, under the bench. You know, and it's the crazy thing about it, man. Even though many of them, their lives were in danger, and Trump had pushed the people on to get them, some of them still, he didn't mean to do it. He didn't mean to do it. He didn't know what they're gonna do. And so you can't blame Trump. Crazy people, man. You tell me you're gonna come and put my life in jeopardy, and I'm not gonna, and I know you did. I know you incited people to come against me, and I'm gonna say you didn't mean it. Nah. For the life of me, man, I can't understand it, you know, but I have to deal with it. And that's what you got to do too, as well. All right. So he's impeached. He's on his way out. Number 2 is what? How would this impeachment affect the nation? You know, how you gonna feel about this? Do you feel some kind of way about his impeachment? I know I do. I feel some kind of good way. I don't feel bad. I mean, I told you I was going to do 2 acts, right? Personal objective. Personally, I'm very happy about it, okay? Because a person that I dislike, one of the persons I dislike, I don't dislike him for being a human being. I love him for being a human being. I dislike the things he does, the things he says, and his actions. Personally, I'm very, very elated on the inside. Objectively, on my objective side, I'm saddened because, again, the office of the presidency there's been a nasty spot on that office, again, by the same individual. And I honor the presidency. I respect the presidency so much that I'm saddened because of that, okay? But I'm praying that Biden will get in office and begin to repair some of the damage that has been done to the office of presidency, and to recover all of the alliances and strengths that we've had with our sister nations throughout the time, okay? So let's hope that new office, new president will get in there and try to repair some of the damage. But again, at the same time, we're happy that the old president is gone and that he was impeached for his wrongdoing. Okay. Now I know some of you don't, but BobbieD, he didn't do nothing wrong. Did he put his hand on somebody? No, he didn't tell nobody. Not that I know. Did y'all see a report where he actually physically went to the White House and struck somebody? And did you see any of that? Did he do that himself physically? No, he didn't have to physically do it. According to Congress, he incited them. What does incite mean about? What you mean incite? He incited them. He egged them on. Yeah. He said, y'all go on up to the White House and ride and march on up there. And with this in mind, he wanted them to march on the White House, knowing that they were already enraged, knowing that he had already summoned there because there was going to be a problem. He knew what they had in their minds to do, and he incited them. He encouraged them to do what they wanted to do on the White House Capitol. That in and of itself is a crime, high crime, and it is a misdemeanor. So he is been impeached, and so he will be in the Senate. When the Senate reconvenes, the new Senate reconvenes, they will send it. Nancy Pelosi will send it over to the Senate, and they will try him during a Biden presidency. You know, they're just not going. You think they're just going to let him go, not be tried? No, he's going to be tried, and he's going to be tried by the Senate. And I suspect, I have a strong probability of believing that the Senate will convict him. Okay, they no longer have to fear him because he's not in office. Okay, he will be convicted, and he will never be able to run for federal or any type of public office again. And that's what he needs. That's what needs to happen. I don't want to see him get hurt physically. You know, I don't want to hurt nobody, but I want to see him not be able to run for office again. And that's what that Senate conviction will do. Okay, I don't want to see him up in the office trying to run again for presidency. And because truth be told, he got a lot of people, and he could be elected. You never know. He got a fluke elected last time, right? So this will happen. That's what's going to happen to him because of his impeachment. Senate will take care of it. All right, number 3 is what? Oh, I forgot number. I didn't get you number 2 all the way. Number 2 was number 2. How will this impeachment affect the nation? Number 1, you know, no one is above the law. That's how it affects the nation. It lets the nation teaches us that no one, even the president of the United States of a doggone America, Donald Trump, is not above the law. We all have to answer to the law. This is a law. This is a nation of law. This is a law-abiding nation. We believe in the rule of law, and that means the rule of law governs our every move. Now, many of us as African Americans have to put a caveat there because a lot of times that rule of law is not even. You know, it's not dealt with appropriately. It's inappropriately dealt with when it comes to African American because of our color. But overall, we believe in the rule of law, and that we believe that the rule of law should be administered fairly and equally across the law. Number 2, no longer will we have the insane daily tweets. I'm telling you, then you get upset every time you turn around. Trump with some crazy tweet, man. Every time you can't. I don't believe this guy. He would govern and make so many pronouncements and stuff all through the form of tweet. And guess what? That's what Twitter did. They banned him, man. They banned him, man. I was like, what? I saw that. I was like, what? They banned Trump? I know he pissed. He pissed off right. Trump lived, breathe, eat, and sleep tweeting. He stayed up almost all night tweeting. That's all he did. So his lifestyle's a little bit cramped right about now. You know, he was a Twitter fanatic. He was a Twitter addict. Tweeting every night, all time, day and night. So he's hurt. And not only was he banned off of Twitter or any other social media platform you can think of, most of them have banned him. Okay. Instagram, Facebook, you know, and so he's hurt. He's a hurting man right now because he can't get on Twitter, he can't get on Facebook, yeah, he can't do none of that. He said it was a shame they banned me. It's the right thing to do. When you have an individual with power that he has and he's inciting riots, he will continue to do so. So you have to take that avenue, that platform, that way of communicating out. Okay, so he can get his message some other way, but it just won't be through their legal platforms. Not only has Twitter and most social media banned him, but his contributors, people that have contributed to his campaign in the past are being disassociating themselves with him and his platform. They will no longer contribute to you because you have shown yourself to be inciting the riot. You're showing yourself to be against democratic principles. So they're trying to say, look, we're not going to donate to you more. And not only that, guess what, guys? Banks. Yeah, banks. The people that he give them loans from all along, let's look at it. Done with you, buddy. You went up the wrong. You did the wrong thing. You don't mess with our government, man. And then you mess with our government. People that say, hey, that we dealing with you. People that deal with us don't want to deal with us because of you. Nah, I'm gonna let you go, buddy. No more loan for you. So he's in a bad shape right now. You know, not only can he not get any more loans from most banks, he owes millions and millions of dollars. Millions and millions of dollars. You know, and then guess what, guys? He gonna have to pay his lawyers because everybody and their mama gonna sue him. Everybody. Manhattan, New York District Attorney Letitia James. She said we're gonna get him as soon as January 20th at 12 noon. We coming for you. And then when she said they coming to sue him, they're going to sue him. Yeah, because they can't. They were held up because he's in the office of president. So Attorney General, and he recently because he incited riots, right, in the state of Georgia. The state attorney general for the Georgia is going after him. Okay, and 3 other states attorney generals are going after him. It's so many laws this guy's broken, man. It's unbelievable. It's mind-boggling. Okay, so look out for the lawsuits coming for him, because one thing he's got in his favor is that he can't actually preemptively pardon himself, or that's what many people say. Some Mills lawyers say he can't. We'll have to wait and see what he's attempting to do. Right where it's looking at right now is that he's going to preemptively pardon himself as well as his children and Rudy Giuliani and all of that. But they're only preemptively pardoned from what? Federal crimes. Okay, they cannot be pardoned from state crimes. That is the saving grace for people that want to get Trump in jail. State are going to go after him like white on rice. And he's going to have to defend himself. So I suspect that Trump will never run for public office again. That is my personal opinion. I told you personal objective. Okay. Personally, I don't believe he's going to run again, because I believe that he will get some time. Now, I don't think he'll serve in jail time. They'll probably give him suspended, or when you got lawyers, you can pay people to do what you want, right? He's going to get some time for some of those charges that he's going to come up on, but it'll probably be probation or maybe suspended, something like that. And the reason why I say that is because it would feel very bad for a past president of the United States to go to jail. He's supposed to be president of the United States, right? And he's sitting up in federal pen. How that's going to look, man? That's not going to look good for our nation, But that's why my personal opinion is he's going to get convicted of some of those charges, but state charges and so forth, or maybe a federal charge, but he won't be going to serve any jail time. That's my opinion. We'll wait and see on that one. So yeah, he's gone, man. It's going to affect the nation in a lot of different ways. Many supporters will be angry. Do you know any Trump supporters? I do, and they're pissed off, right? I sent one of them. I ain't gonna say name, but I sent him to Facebook, man. Look at here, your boy lost. You sent me. I tell you, I just sent him. I said your boy lost, man. Trump people are very, very angry right now, and when you put all of your hope, all of your dreams, all of your desires on a man, it can let you down, No trust. I don't, all my dreams, hope, and desire, not in man, it's in God. So when you have that right understanding who's in charge, you don't be hung up on one person. So Trump is a very charismatic individual. He has a charm about him, but he's leading people in the wrong way. And people that he specializes in leading are people that are uneducated. What do you mean by that? They ain't went to school. They maybe 3rd or 4th grade education. They can't hardly read. But yeah, Trump, that's my man. You know what? I'm gonna go for down. I'm gonna go to state capitol. We gonna ride. We'll take it. Trump, that's my man. No, Trump ain't kidding nothing about it. All Trump cares about is himself. But he got the people fooled. Like he cares about it. We gonna take our nation back. Yeah, we gonna take our nation back to him. Anyway, uneducated people that got no sense. That's who follow Trump. But I believe it or not, there's some educated people that follow Trump too. That's what makes it so crazy. Anyway, I can't explain that part of it, but that's what's going to happen. People are going to be angry. People are going to be sad. And then it may be incarceration. It may be an increase in domestic terror. Get ready, man. Yeah, you need to get ready. Wherever you are in America today, get ready. Because this is not over. Even right now, the FBI just put out a statement that in all 50 states for the Biden inauguration, there's going to be protests and demonstrations, and they may lead to violence in all 50 states in America. Okay, so be watching, be on the lookout. I don't care if you're in Mississippi. I don't care if you're in Alaska. You better have your eyes open, because ain't no telling what's going to happen when you got a bunch of crazy fanatics, crazy people that's just all caught up in one man, and they mad because their man got impeached, and because they feel that their man the race was stolen. They're allowed to do anything. And now, thank goodness we have the FBI that's on the job now. They have lined up several different people and have them incarcerated at this time, facing up on some charges. Last time I checked, it was 80-some people that was already arrested, and it's probably more by now. And so the FBI is vastly finding out the people that went up on a, excuse me a minute. The FBI is finally beginning to find out and identify those people that went on to the state capitol and rioted, did the riot, tried to do the insurrection and sedition. They have identified many of them, and they're going to be taken into custody, and they're going to pay for their crime, their heinous crime. What the nerve of these people? Where would you get an idea that you're going to rise up on the state capitol and take your country back? How crazy is that, man? How ludicrous is that? I just can't imagine somebody in their right mind be getting that in their mind. They go, oh, let's go now. We're gonna break it again. Even if you're breaking it, what you think you're gonna do? Sit there all day and nobody gonna come and get you? It's just foolishness, man. And the sad thing about it is a lot of people out there are just foolish, apparently. Yeah. Foolish is as foolish does, right? Remember Forrest Gump? Stupid is as stupid does. Well, that's what they did some stupid things, so they stupid. All right. See, yeah, so I can imagine those some of the things that are going to happen. So now I'm going to take a look at hold on one second. We're going to take a look at point number 3 is what? Number 3 is what? What's number 3? Number 3 is Trump's response to his impeachment. Okay. So we're going to take a look at in his words, man. You think I'm playing? I got hey man, I got his I got a personal interview with you, interview with Trump for you. Okay. Personal interview. And he's going to say it to you in his own words. All right, let me set this up. Hold up. Set this up. I want you to hear straight from the cat's mouth. Okay? Here we go. Hold up. I got to do this right here. Give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. Set this up. Share. Okay. Share. And share. All right, so you should be looking at Donald doggone Trump right now. Okay, so let's go. Here we go.
My fellow Americans, I want to speak to you tonight about the troubling events of the past week. As I have said, the incursion of the U.S. Capitol struck at the very heart of our republic. It angered and appalled millions of Americans across the political spectrum. I want to be very clear. I unequivocally condemn the violence that we saw last week. Violence and vandalism have absolutely no place in our country and no place in our movement. Making America great again has always been about defending the rule of law, supporting the men and women of law enforcement, and upholding our nation's most sacred traditions and values. Mob violence goes against everything I believe in and everything our movement stands for. No true supporter of mine could ever endorse political violence. No true supporter of mine could ever disrespect law enforcement or our great American flag. No true supporter of mine could ever threaten or harass their fellow Americans.
Really?
If you do any of these things, you are not supporting our movement. You are attacking it, and you are attacking our country. We cannot tolerate it. Tragically, over the course of the past year, made so difficult because of COVID-19, we have seen political violence spiral out of control. We have seen too many riots, too many mobs, too many acts of intimidation and destruction. It must stop. Whether you
now you're saying this,
or on the left, a Democrat or a Republican, there is never a justification for violence.
Right.
No excuses, no exceptions. America is a nation of laws. Those who engaged in the attacks last week will be brought to justice. Now I am asking everyone who has ever believed in our agenda to be thinking of ways to ease tensions, calm tempers, and help to promote peace in our country. There has been reporting that additional demonstrations are being planned in the coming days, both here in Washington and across the country. I have been briefed by the U.S. Secret Service on the potential threats. Every American deserves to have their voice heard in a respectful and peaceful way. That is your First Amendment
Right. What about Black Lives
I
Matter?
cannot emphasize that there must be no violence, no law breaking, and no vandalism of any kind. Everyone must follow our laws and obey the instructions of law enforcement.
Right.
I have directed federal agencies to use all necessary resources to maintain order. In Washington, D.C., we are bringing in thousands of National Guard members to secure the city and ensure that a transition can occur safely and without incident. Like all of you, I was shocked and deeply saddened by the calamity at the Capitol last week.
You were shocked? No, that's what you wanted.
The hundreds of millions of incredible American citizens who have responded to this moment with calm, moderation, and grace. We will get through this challenge, just like we always do. I also want to say a few words about the unprecedented assault on free speech we have seen in recent days. These are tense and difficult times. The efforts to censor, cancel, and blacklist our fellow citizens are wrong, and they are dangerous. What is needed now is for us to listen to one another, not to silence one another. All of us can choose by our actions to rise above the rank and find common ground and shared purpose. We must focus on advancing the interests of the whole nation, delivering the miracle vaccines, defeating the pandemic, rebuilding the economy, protecting our national security, and upholding the rule of law. Today, I am calling on all Americans to overcome the passions of the moment, join together as one American people.
Right.
Let us use.
And you have divided us for 4 years. You want us to come together?
The communities in our country. Thank you. God bless you.
And God bless America.
My fellow Americans, I want to speak to you tonight.
Okay. So, as you see, ladies and gentlemen, in his own words, and those were words, he read those words, those were just words. They're not really his feelings. In a day or so, he'll be angry because he made that. They made his campaign people, his staff made him do that recording for the purposes of his defense when the Senate tries him for incitement to riot. Okay, he's going to say, "Well, I call for law and order, and I didn't condone it," and that's all that is, legal mumbo jumbo. That's and you know Trump. He's about violence. He's about kick him out of here, kick him out, beat him up. Anyway, I won't go on with that. That's all I have for you with him, man. It's a sad day again. It's a sad day for our nation. The top man of our nation, the leader, has been impeached twice in 13 months, 2 times. That tells you something about this guy. And this time, it was a bipartisan impeachment. Okay, that means both Republicans and Democrats say, "Look, he's got to go. He was wrong with what he did." Who in the history of this country? Where have you ever seen a president tell people to go march on a Capitol, state Capitol, knowing what they had in their mind? They wanted violence. He wanted violence. They didn't say it verbatim, but everybody know that was implied. That was his implied intent, and that's where they're going to bring it out in court. Okay, and that's why he's going to lose in the Senate case, and that's why he will not be able to run again for public office. Okay, it's plain and simple, man. I don't wish, and this is my objective, Pat. I don't wish him any harm because he's a man like everybody else. He's a human being. He deserves his right. He deserves his day in court. You know, you only guilty until you're proven guilty. Okay, and the Senate has to prove him guilty when they do the Senate charge. Okay, all right. So let's wish him the best in life, in the rest of his life, and hopefully that he can succeed in everything he goes about doing, and if he does it in the right way and not the wrong way. Okay, and so that's my objective here. My personal side, what'd you say more? I want to reach out and touch somebody, make the world a better. No, but I'm not gonna go that route. But I wish him all the best. Okay? And that's all I got for him. Oh, I told you I was going to. Remember, I told you we had a 3 day. Actually, it was going to be 2 day celebration of these Tuba Queen's birthday. You know, but she said, look, I talked to my sister-in-law. They want me to come down there and they want to party. So she went to have a Buddha fight party with her sisters and her nieces and her sister-in-laws and her auntie over to their house. And I was going to be the only man. And then plus they had shrimp. No, I'm allergic to shrimp. I'm allergic to shrimp, crabs, most of that kind of seafood. Any shellfish, I can't do it, man. When I smell it, man, like, you know, so I can't. That's y'all see, I take a rain check. Anyway, but she had a great time. I want to show you the brief little video she gave me because I told her to take some. You know, she gave me one little small. I said, Lisa, please, can you take some videos this time? He said, okay. I come back. I said, where's the video? She showed me one little small. I said, Lisa, what is this? I was having so much fun. I forgot to do it. I said, God, Lisa, can you follow instructions sometime, please? Anyway, I'm gonna show you what she gave me, man. But it's just a little piece of it. Let me see if I can pull it up here. This is the third day of her birthday celebration. She went over to her cousin's house and her auntie and her nieces and her cousins, nieces, nephews, all the family people was over there. So this is a little bit of where they was eating some food. It's called Buddha Fight. Okay, you ready? Are you ready, GP? Let's go. Here we go.
Ebidensya. Ayun na. Uy, inay na. Nag-ilog.
Di mo lagi balik in there. Uy, kana pa nun nga. Kana ang wala na kaila sa iyo ba makaila na ba makaana na nga. Sus kung mahimot surrender si.
All right, guys. So you see, that's just a small clip of the whole big day. She was over there all day. She came back home like, 9, 10 o'clock last night, and she was tired, tuck it out. And she's like, I'm going to bed. I said, going to bed? Tell me about your day. Yeah, I'll tell you tomorrow. She was tired, man. And when she got in that bed, she was like, she took a shower, went to bed. She I said, okay, I mess with her. She tired. But yeah, so thank you guys. She's out right now. Lisa D is doing some clothes outside. She's here, but she's doing clothes. Last week she didn't do no work in the house because she's too busy celebrating. Anyway, so she behind on all the clothes. She said, I can't do it today. I got to finish. I got to get in these clothes. I got to start my work. I said, okay, I'll tell the people. But yeah, thank you guys for all of you that gave a donation to her to help her celebrate her birthday. She's appreciated. We really appreciate it, man. God bless you for giving. And we appreciate you. And thank you so much for showing your love, okay? We appreciate that, man. Hey, we're grateful people. Anything and everything you do for us, you know what we do? We say, thank you, thank you. We don't play. My mama taught me a long time ago. She said, when somebody do something for you, say thank you. And so I say thank you. That's what my mom used to say. I tell you where I got that from. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know where I got that from? My mom, my grandma. Every time we went to church, she kept us in church, man. I was raised by my grandma when I was 16 on. She kept us in church. And we went to church at 8 o'clock. We did Sunday school. And from Sunday school, we did regular church service. And after church service, you think we went home? No, we stayed at church. We stayed at church. And when we stayed at church, we ate at church. Because, back in the day, when you stay after service, they have what? Dinner. And you buy the dinner. You like chicken dinner, stuff like that, fish dinner. You would buy the dinner. And the money would go where? To the church, So we stayed at church. We ate there. And then the evening service started at 6 o'clock. So we stayed there till 6 o'clock. And then when 6 o'clock service done and over with, guess that time we get out of church. 11 o'clock. We come home. So we've been in church. She kept me in church, man. So every time she was a member of the choir, member of the district usher board, all kinds of stuff. And so when the preacher do a sermon, my mom would get happy. She'd be in the choir stand saying, Next thing she started that rocket. And then next thing you know, I said, she getting ready to blow, y'all. She getting ready to blow. She said, thank you. She said, thank you. You tell me, oh God, thank you, man. She tell the Lord, thank you. And and so that's how she taught me, man, thank you. Not only God do I thank my Lord, my Savior, Jesus Christ, my God. I thank you, people that helped me too. Thank you guys for helping us as well. All right. Long story short, I had to bring that in there, man, because I always try to give you a part of me, a part of how I was raised, part of how I was praised. That's how my mama raised me. That's how my mama praised me. Yeah, that's what she did. She put that in me, man. And I put that in my kids. To this day, my children go to church, man. You think I'm playing with you? My children I got a grandson. Guess what my grandson name? Guess what my grandson? My first grandson named Isaiah. Isaiah for the Bible. And guess what my second grandson name? Guess. Josiah from the Bible. And guess what my other grandson name? Yes. Israel. I did that. I put it in, man. And then I got another one. My granddaughter. Her name, guess her name? Judah. When you put it in, they said when you raise up a child, when they're young, when they're old, and the way they should go, and when they're old, they will not depart. That's what it did, man. And when you do that to your children, when you teach them, you reach them, they're going to remember what you taught them. At some point in time, they'll stray away like I strayed away from my teaching. I worked for a long time. I was like, I don't know Jesus stuff. I want no Bible. I was out there I was doing my thing. But I came back because I remember the teaching. And same thing with my children. Some of them went out, blah, 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 but they came back. And so when you teach your children like that, they will be all right. All right. I said, man, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm all over the place. But yeah, y'all ready to ride the train, man? We're going to be long, man. We're going to be long. We're going to ride the train for a few minutes. We out, man. You know how we do. I got to be with you the next 5, what's it? Got to be with you the next 4 or 5 days. So, I got a lot of things going on. I got to do videos. I got to do lives. I got some other thing going on that y'all don't know about. So I'm busy. But now, guess what? I'm never too busy for my people, man. I'm never too busy for you. Yeah, you black man. You brown man. You Caucasian man. You black woman. You brown woman. You Caucasian woman. I'm never too busy for you. Because without you, I'm nothing, This channel is nothing without you, man. So I always got time for you. Oh my God. All right, train about these one nation done that. All right, people get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. It just get on board. I need love. Who say it again? Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. Y'all ready to ride the train, man? I'm ready to ride the train for a little while. We out, man. You know how we do. Ready to ride the train? Hey, you ready, man? I'm ready. I'm trying to find out who rolling up, jumping up, bumping up, the first man in that. Here's that. Who that is? Who that is? Who that shit gonna be them? I need to know. I got these. She's like, oh yeah. These D outside. She doing it. She trying to put some water on the grass. She looking at me on the window. Stop looking at me, Lise D. Stop looking. Get away from this window. She's sticking her tongue out here. I'm gonna stick it back out there. Lise D, leave me alone. But she's sorry, y'all. She best with. Who rubbing up, something up, bumping up the first man in there? I need to know. I got some. I want to know who that is. Who that said gonna be just? I need to know. Can you tell me who that is, please? I want to know. I got to know who that is. See, they say they're gonna beat them. Saints is going to the playoff, man. Y'all hear that? Saints is doing good this year. That's my number one. That's my number 2 team. My number 1 team is the Atlanta doggone Falcons. I said doggone because they went to the dog this year. Let the dog out. Yeah, they let the dogs out on them bad boy. But they're gonna be all right, man. They just gotta find a new coach that can get them in the right direction, man. They got some good players. Julio getting up in age, man. I don't know. I think what's going to happen next year. I think they may wind up trading Julio because every year Julio got some kind of injury and he's getting older. He's never getting better. So I think they wind up trading Julio, but they got Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley is going to take Julio's spot. He's a rising star receiver. And if I was Falcons, I would get rid of Julio, get me a number 1 a good quarterback, because Matt Ryan's getting old too. I'd give me a good quarterback that can back up Matt for about a year, and then I let Matt go. Let them go and put some new blood in there, and then see if they don't start rising up like they say. Back gonna rise up. Then the back gonna rise. They're gonna rise up after that. But until they get that done, until they make some changes in the personnel and players, they're not gonna go that far. So if you're a Falcon fan like me, I'm a lifelong Falcon fan. I will never desert my Falcons, whether they're winning or whether they're losing. I'm still in their corner, and you should be the same way for your team, whether they're winning, whether they're losing. Stick with your team. That's because they just make me. I'm loyal like that. If you're a friend of mine, man, whether you're good, bad, ugly, I don't care. I'm thinking with you until you acting crazy. When you start acting crazy with me, if you make me and you've been buddy all this time, right, from child on, and then you turn around and say, "Look here, man, I'm going for Trump." I said, "What? What you say, man?" He said, "I'm voting for." I said, "You say that again, man. I didn't hear you." "I'm voting for Donald Trump." I said, "Man, what?" I said, "Look here, man. We've been friends all the time, but you acting crazy. Now I got to go. See you later. I'm gonna let you go." Let's go. All right, we got right to BobbieD DC One Nation on the group. I got to fill up here and find out who is the first man in his. I need to know. I got to know. I want to know. Require mine wants to know who that is. Who that said it's gonna be this? I need to know. I'm gonna do that. Who that is? Who that is? Come on now, StreamYard. Don't mess with me, StreamYard, please. Please, StreamYard. Don't mess with me today. StreamYard, you know this is a very historical day. This is the first day ever in the history of the United States that a president has been impeached twice in 13 months. It's serious, man. It ain't no game. Impeachment is the worst thing a president can get done. And if Donald Trump was in office during the Senate trial that's going to come up, that's pending, he would probably be kicked out of office. But the only thing is that preventing that from happening is that Donald Trump his term is going to be over. That's the one thing he's happy about. Okay, leave. Super Queen coming out. Yeah. Yeah. You was out there sticking your tongue at me at the door. What's wrong with you, Lindy? She's still up. She's trying to remember. She know I'm doing the show. All right, y'all. We got to find out who that is. Who that say gonna be just? I need to know. I got to know who that is. Let me see. Yeah. Leroy, hey, what's up, Leroy? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. See ya, Leroy. Leroy, age in the house, #1 man. #1 hunter. Long time no see. Leroy, what's up, man? You back again, man? So good to see you, man. We miss you, man. What's up, Leroy? Hey, man, don't do it like that, man. Show your face every time. Yeah, sometime, man. Come on now. We ain't seen you in so long. And then he said, "I'm gonna show them something today. I'm gonna be #1. He did it, man. Hey, #1 is the best you can be when you ride the train, baby. Don't come in the back, don't come in the middle. #1. You want that #1 position because #1 is a lonely number. I say that all the time, and because it's true. When you all by yourself, nobody else with you, man, but you. This is 1, and this is 2. 1 is better than 2. That's the only time 1 is better than 2 because you're all by yourself. You're at the top. That's the only time 1 is better than another number than with them. Okay, so good to see you, man. You have shown yourself to be the #1 honcho today, and we said congrats, our hats off to you, man. Everybody give Leroy his prop, man, because Leroy did it right, tight, long, and strong. He wasn't playing today, man. Leroy said, "I ain't been here in a while, but I'm gonna show you what I'm working with." He working with a #1 mentality. When you got a #1 mentality like BobbieD, don't nothing stop you, baby. Hey, tell me what I gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Tell me what I gotta do, and I'm gone. I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna find a way to get it done. I'm gonna go over it. I'm gonna go under it. I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna go around it, but I'm gonna get that done. And any obstacle you put in my way is not gonna stop me. It might hold me up a little bit, but it ain't gonna stop me from going on my mission. Because when you have a #1 mentality, nothing can stop you, man. The only thing that can stop you is you, because you quit on yourself. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits, man. I've been a winner, man. I'm a winner. I've been a winner all my life. You know why? Because I never quit. I never quit when I need something, when I want something, when I got that drive in me, and I got a drive, I got a fire. This fire has been in me all my life, man. And I don't quit till I get that fire quenched, until I get my goal. And I'm telling you guys, you need to be the same doggone. That's why you ain't where you should be right now. You let your fire die out. Somebody quench your fire. It might have been your mama. It might have been your dad. It might have been your sister. It might have been your brother. It might have been your ex-wife. She quenched your fire. You always want to be a doctor. You always want to be a lawyer. You always want to be a singer. You always want to be a dancer. You always want to be a musician. It's quench your fire. Now it's up to you. Start that fire in you. Start that burning in you, and do what you're supposed to do. Everybody in here, I don't know what I'm supposed. You know what you're supposed to do in life. What are you good at? What makes you happy? What do you feel fulfilled with? What makes you peaceful? What makes you joyful? What is it that turns you on the most in your life? That is your life's mission. If it's good, if it's godly, that is your life mission. And I'm here to tell you. Yeah, you didn't want me to tell all this, did you? I know you didn't. You didn't come for this, did you? I told you. You didn't come for this, did you? I ain't come for all that, man. I just come right here. I ain't come for you all that. You ain't got to say all that, man. I got to say it because it's in me to say it. If I didn't say it, I wouldn't be true to me. And I wouldn't be true to the one who made me. You know who the one who made me? The Most High God. I'm true to him. Let's go. Good, Leroy. Man, it's so good to see you, man. They said, good morning. Hey, good morning to you, Leroy. Good evening. If you're in the USA, good evening to you, Leroy. So good to see you, man. Hey, Leroy, look here, man. Don't be no stranger, okay? Oh, see you again, Leroy. Ride train about these one day. Who we got? Paul. What's up, Paul? How you doing, man? I got to see you, man. What's up? What's up? Hey, Paul. He said, hello, BobbieD. Guess I'll tell you number two. You ain't got no choice, buddy. Leroy beat your butt. You see what Leroy came in at? He came in at 43. You know what, Paul? Okay. Nah, Leroy beat you, man. I'm sorry. Leroy is 3 minutes ahead of you. Okay? So he just, you know, it wasn't no that close. He was like, he beat you. That's like if you and Leroy was in a race, man, and you came in, Leroy came in number one, and you came in 3 minutes later. There was no contest. He kicked your papa. Hey, Paul, you know what I can tell you, right? I hate to tell you this, man, but you know what? Number two, just won't do it. I'm sorry, man. You know, that's turning me up. That's one of the best things I like to tell you. Number two, just won't do it. I had to do it twice. Gonna do it again. I'm gonna leave it alone. Paul, man. Hey, man, but you know, Paul's been number one a lot of time, man. So you know, I can't put him down too much, you know what I'm saying, you know. But he gonna be number one again. That's because he got number one mentality. He just got up a little bit later, and he saw that notification a little bit later than he's supposed to. But it's gonna be all right. I'll see you next time, Bob. Okay. Who we got right there, BobbieD? Markel, what's up? Markel in the house. Markel in the house. Markel in the house. Woo, what's up, Markel? He said, have a great day. He said, have a great day. Thank you so much, Markel. You do the same, my brother. Donation to the nation. Thank you so much, Markel. We got to do a dance for Markel in the house. He's the third man up today. And we got to do a dance for the third man. All right, hold up, man. Give me a minute here. All my stuff's all messed up here. We got to do a dance for Markel. Who we got? Who we got? Okay, that's the OG. He had to get in there and do his little thing. All right, let's go be Thanks so much, Michael. All right, Markel, thanks so much for the donation to the nation. Much love, much blessings to you, my brother. And I hope everything works out for you. Markel is in, I think he's back home. Markel he just came from Medellin, Colombia. He's been there for several months. He got tired of lockdown stuff, so he came back to the United States. I can't take this. I got to go back home to the USA, you know, land of the free, home of the brave. And then he came home, and Trump got him impeached. He's like, Markel going out of his mind. Yeah, he raising the roof right about now. You know, because you know, Trump has been a thorn to the side of many people. Me and not Markel too. You know, you want a commander in chief that's commander in chief of everybody, not just his base. Yeah, and so when you have a man that only looks out for certain particular people, sector of people, that's not a good thing. Especially for Markel. Markel served his nation, man. And he got hurt. And you want a man that's respecting offer like that. So good thing he is on his way out. We got what's the day? 14. We got 6 more days to deal with this, Mr. Trump. And but guess what? This is gonna be y'all need to hold on to your seats because this is gonna be a 6 days to remember. Trump is gonna do some crazy stuff. You think he's done? No, he just started. He's only just begun, and this is 2021. So guess what? You know all them pardons he was doing? There's gonna be some more pardons. He done like what 30 something so far, maybe more than when last few days. He gonna pardon everybody, even the dog gonna get pardoned. Come on with you. All right, let's do it to see my girl. Ryan J. Bobby needs him one day. Who we got? Paul. He said, "Congrats, Leroy. First man, hey man, Leroy did that thing. We ain't seen him in a while, but he's look at him. I'm coming in with style and that Ryan. Ryan Trey, Bobby needs one nation. Who got Bourbon? Hey, he said, hello, Bobby needs. What's up, man? Let's get loose, lady. Let's get loose, baby. Let's go. Let's get loose. Let's go. Let's do this thing, man. Hey, let's ride the train till we can't ride no more, till the wheels fall off. Cause y'all know how I feel about Donald Trump, man. He took my money. That ain't right. Whoo! He took my money, man. I ain't got. Hey, how many of y'all got the stimulus check? Did y'all get the $600 stimulus check? I ain't got nothing, man. The first one, I didn't get no $1,200 check. Y'all got that. Now, I keep reading different things. Some say I'm supposed to get it because I'm an expat. You're supposed to get it this time, the 600. And then some of them say may not. But I ain't seeing nothing in my account, man. No, not nothing from the government, you know? So I'm looking for a 600 check, man. When I get mine, man, I'm going to raise the roof up in this mother. I got my buddy. Yeah, good to see you. Mervin, Brown Train, Bobby, Lizzie. Sincerely, what's up, Sincerely? How you doing, my dear? Good to see you. Toot. Hello, Lizzie D, my D. Blue Ridge, peace and love, huh? All my Blue Ridge in the house say, hoorah. All my ladies in the house say, yeah. Good to see you, Sincerely. Sincerely, M is the OFW. That means she's an overseas foreign worker. She's from the Philippines. She's a Filipina, and she works in Saudi Arabia. Yes, she works for a king and a queen, and they treat her really good. She takes care of the little son, and she's got a good job. She takes care of her family. She sends money back home, and she just couldn't be there this time. Just go home for the holidays. So she's missing her family, but she gets to see them on the internet every so often. So she's okay. Y'all, good to see you, Sincerely. Y'all keep Sincerely in mind. She got a show as well. Check her out. I don't know what the name of her show is, but Sincerely show grew when she started. She's still growing a lot since she started hanging on a train. If you got a show, let me know your name, okay? I'm gonna push your show out there. Sincerely, y'all check out Sincerely's show. She grew since she got on the train. If you got a show, come on the train, ride with us. Your show gonna grow. And that right. Let's go, ride train, Bobby needs one day. Who we got? Murphy, hey, he's a hello angel. Sincerely, my dear. Murphy got a thing going on, Mrs. Sincerely. You know that song, Mrs. Me, yeah? Mrs. Jones. You got a thing. Good to see you, man. Ryan Train, Bobby, Perry. Good to see you, man. Hey, Rain Man in the house. Rain Man in the house. Woo, what's up, Rain Man? Good to see you. He said, two. Ryan Train, Bobby, Lizzie, one nation. You got a donation for the nation. Thank you so much, Cherry. Cherry Fleming is the man. You hear me? Cherry Fleming, Mark Hill, John Thomas, Murray Hayes, Freddie Mason, all these guys. I left somebody out. Don't get mad at me. All these guys contribute to the show, man, and it makes us feel so good. Yeah, they've been a blessing, man. When somebody bless you, man, you know what you're supposed to do. Thank you. My mama told me a long time, Mom, when somebody give you something, you better open your mouth. I said, Mom, say what, Mom? Say thank you. Thank you, man. Okay, Lizzie. She coming in and out. Come on, Lizzie. She coming in and out. She playing with me. Huh? You almost done? All right, let's go. All right, she see you almost done. All right, we got to do a damn for Terry Fleming, Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, one nation under. Who we got? Come on now. Don't play with me. I told you on duty today. You on duty today now. Let's go, James.
The hardest working man in the business. James. I feel good.
Sinead.
Oh my goodness.
So what you trying to do?
So what you trying to do? What's up? Hey, thank you so much, Terry, for the donation to the nation. More blessings, more love to you, my brother from another mother. Who we got? Ron Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation, under a groove. Okay, and I went too far down. Hold on, y'all. Gotta get back up here. Man, I went a long way down. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I messed up. Okay, here we go. All right, who we got? Ron Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Andy, what's up, Andy? All my old timers coming back today. What's up? Hey, y'all know it's a new year. Y'all want to do something new today, huh? Okay, I got you. What's up, Andy? He said, hey, man, what's up, man? You all right, man? Andy, you working hard, man. Last time I checked, you was working 2 shifts, man. You all right? Trying to make that money. I'm trying to save up his money, man. He trying to get to the Philippines. He got a nice Filipino out here trying to hook up with. I hear you, man. Do your thing, Andy. I ain't mad at you, man. Hey, for those of you that are trying to get to the Philippines, save your money up, save your Monte up, because when you come out here, you're going to need some Monte, okay? You can't live off of love out here. Don't get that idea. You know, man, we love each other, and it's going to be all right. I ain't got no job. I'm coming here to live, and we're going to live off of love. You're going to be in poverty off of love, okay? Don't do it. Don't come out here trying to think you're going to be all right. You're going to get your job. Come, please. Have a plan. Work your plan. Make sure your plan is detailed, that it has a form of security, financial income on a consistent level coming in. That's what you need. You need Monte out here, man. Okay? You're not gonna get no job out here unless you get a transfer from your job and you gotta say out here, then you got a job guaranteed. But you come out here trying to get your job, you might get one, but the money they pay you ain't gonna be worth nothing. Don't come out here like that. Good to see you. Andy got some sense. And I told Andy, don't come out here with no money. He know that. Right, J. About who we got? KC, what's up, man? He said, impeachment have no teeth. Yeah, it's like a lame duck president. You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing with him. You know, same thing. You can't. This is, I agree with you. The impeachment was done as a matter of record, because that's all they could do. What else could they do? What can you answer that question, Casey? What else could they do? Yeah, he's on his way out, right? He's already done his dirt, right? He's been impeached once before. This is second time. What else could they have done? Nothing. They did what they could do. They had no teeth. No, got no teeth. Even when he goes to the Senate, if he gets kicked out of office, if they convict him in the Senate, it still won't have no teeth. But it's a record. Every child that's an American citizen that goes to school and reads about their president will see this bad record of the president that we had. America 4 years ago made a very bad decision. We chose a man that was selfish, that was a narcissist, that was greedy, that was any negative adverb or verb you can tell, or noun or adjective that you can think of, most of the time will apply to that man. For somehow or another, he got elected. And now for 4 years, America has paid the price for that foolish decision, that foolish choice. I didn't vote for him then, and I didn't vote for him this time. Some of you did. Yeah. So, yeah, you black man. Yeah, you brainwashed black. Yeah, you brainwashed black man. You voted for him, man. Don't come here and talk about yeah. Can't play with me, man. I know some of y'all voted for him. I didn't vote for him, man, because I ain't crazy. I got plenty of sense. And ain't nobody gonna brainwash me to make me think a racist like me, a racist like this melon. Nah. So some of you voted for him, some of you did. Some of you have some sense, some of you did. So good to see you. Ryan Train, BobbieD, who we got? Ryan Train, BobbieD, Terry Flint. What's up, Terry? He said, congratulations to Leroy #1. Hey, Leroy ain't playing today, man. Leroy said, this is 2021. I'm only just begun. Hey, it's a new year, man. You gotta have a new year, new mind, new mindset. You can't. You remember that there was a saying in the Bible said, you cannot put new wine in an old wine skin. Okay, y'all, you give me? I'm gonna say it again. You cannot take this. Let's say this is new wine, right? New wine in this cup, and this is the old wine skin, and I put the new wine in the wine skin, and the old wine skin. What's gonna happen to the wine? It's gonna tear up that wine skin, right? It's gonna come right out of it. Cannot put new wine in old wine skin. You got to change the wine skin and get some new wine skin, and you can put new wine in the wine skin. I don't know what I'm talking about, but if you get my drift, you have to make a change, man. When it's a new year, you got to change that wine skin on your mind. Okay? You have to say, okay, I need some new thinking. I got to get rid of that thinking, stinky, and I got to put some new thinking in here. I want to make a change in my life. Huh? But you want to sit up there and be the same person you were last year? Is that all you want? That's all you want in life? Sit there with nothing in your hands, nothing in your pocket, nothing in your refrigerator? You catching a bus every day? Is that what you want, man? Huh? If that's what you want, that's good. I mean, hey, I got no problem with you, man. That's all you want to settle for is nothing? You know what my mama told me a long time ago? She said about nothing. She said, nothing, Bobby. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, nothing from nothing, leave nothing. Is that what you want? You want to be a zero, not a hero? Keep on doing what you're doing. If you don't want to be a zero, and you want to be a hero, you want to make a change like Michael Jackson, make that man in the mirror, make that change. You want to do that, man? Change your mind. Get you some gold in life. Decide what you want to do in life. Decide where you want to be in life. I know a lot of you men out there right now, you got your goals written down for this year. One of your goals is to get to the doggone Philippines. And it's going to happen, Captain. If you keep working your goal, keep believing and receiving, you're going to make that thing happen. Let's go. Riot train, BobbieD, Lisi, one day. Who we got? I missed the beginning. Okay, who we got? Diaz in the house. Diaz in the house. Woo, what's up, Diaz? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Got a donation for the nation. He said, two, BobbieD. Hey, thank you so much, Diaz, man. I appreciate that, man. Diaz was having a good time. He recuperated. He had an accident. He had some harm done to him one time, and he had to get out. Went to Colombia, man, and so bad. Markel was gone when you got there, man. Markel just came back to the USA. Diaz is back home now too. He's chilling, but he gonna be all right. Y'all keep praying for Diaz. So good to see you, man. Donation for the nation, man. We got to do it, Dan. But Diaz in the house. Who we got? Who we got, Roger? Let's see. I'm gonna find out who we got here. All right. DB Mama. Okay, that'll do James. Okay, come on, let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Come on, girl, let's do the pink. Y'all know who? Did y'all know I did the voiceovers for all of that? Y'all didn't know that, did you? Come on, girl, let's do the pink. Y'all, who that is? That's me. Hey, I could do voiceovers. I could sing. I could dance. Like, well, you used to be able to dance. I still lost a few steps. Wait, I do it all, baby. Let's go, Michael. Come on now. Let's go, Michael. Thanks so much, Diaz. Appreciate that, man. More blessings to you. Much love to you, brother. Appreciate you, man. We always thinking about you. Take care, brother. Riot train, BobbieD, Lisi, one. Who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Hello, Angel. Angel Sincerely. My dear. How are you doing? Good to see you, man. Riot train, BobbieD. Terry Fleming. He said, hello, Blue Angels, and the rest of the Love Train family, too. All my Blue Angels in the house say, hoorah. All my angels in the house say, hooray. Riot train, BobbieD, Lisi, one nation. Who we got? Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? How you doing, brother? Got to say. He said he's gonna get a slap on the wrist. Yeah, that's what they do when you operate in a white privileged society. when you operate in a white privilege mentality, you will get a slap on the wrist. And you got some multi, you know, all of those are recipes for going around the law and not getting what you're fully supposed to get according to the law. So yeah, he won't get nothing for nothing, leave nothing, like my mama said. But it's okay, man. We all know he's going down in history as the worst president in history, and that's what you cannot change that. All your children's will remember that President Donald J. Trump was a 2-time loser. He was impeached twice. And when they read about it, man, it ain't gonna be nothing like Bill Clinton. Remember Bill? You know what happened to Bill Clinton, right? They impeached him because he had a blowjob. Now, why you gonna impeach the man because he had a blowjob in the White House? You could have censored him, right? They could have censored Bill, but it was a Republican-dominated Congress. So they said we're gonna impeach him. They impeached him because he got a blowjob in the White House. Now, President Trump, he incited riot, man, and then he abused his power. The first impeachment, he abused his power. The second impeachment, he incited a riot. Yeah, and so he deserved his impeachment. Bill Clinton, in fact, as far as I'm concerned, they should let him slide, but they can't let Trump slide. Right? Tell you about it, one day, who we got? Andy, what's up, man? He said, what's up, Andy? Good to see you, man. Andy working hard, man. He ain't playing. He trying to get that Monte. He got a Monte to see. Round tell you about it, who we got? Terry Fleming, what's up, Terry? He said, like a flapper, tap that thing. Everybody hit the like button one time, 1, 2, 3, chichapaya. 1, 2, 3, chichapaya. 1, 2, 3, chichapaya. Hit that like button now. Bust it up. 1, 2, 3, chichapaya. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lee, one day. Who we got? Who we got around the train? D.I. He said, what the witness was a lamb leading a pack of wolves. At some point, the lamb has to sacrifice the wolves to save itself. That's exactly right. And that's what happened with Trump. He sacrificed the lambs to save himself. The wolf sacrificed the lamb. So he turned his back on all his loyal followers. Yeah. And people follow, when somebody follows Trump, they'll follow him to the grave and back. You know, that's how much they love that guy. I can't see it. No, to be honest with you, Trump has a decent personality. I'm not talking about don't look at a negative, narcissistic, racism. I'm just talking about basic personality. He's probably a likable guy, you know. If I know him and we work together, I think, yeah, man. But when you get to really know him, man, he's a dog. Dirty, low down dog. And I will be bothered. But a lot of people like this. A lot of people are dirty, low down dogs, just like Trump, and they love him. And that's one of the appealing things about Trump. People see in Trump what they want to say out loud. He says it out loud. Like he called African nations SO nations, okay? And verifying people in Charlottesville. He praised the racists, right? He said Putin ain't that bad. Oh, Lil Kim, he in love with Lil Kim. They had a love affair. Remember them letters? Them love letters they said? I love me some Lil Kim. All the stuff he said, a lot of his followers wish they was, they wish they could say it. They got it in their mind stuff, and he says it out. And that's appealing to them. He's a non-traditional politician. And a lot of people like that factor about him. Me, I could care less. I want you to be traditional. I want you to do what I voted you to do in the office when you got. I don't want you to come off no crazy to talk to me. I didn't vote for you for that. That's what they should be saying. But they embrace that. And one other thing they like about him, most of his people or supporters like the fact that he has no melanin in his skin. Okay? They like that. Even some of us with that melanin in our skin, we like the fact that he has no melanin in his skin. What does that mean, Bobby? What does that mean? That means we're brainwashed and we like white because we're lily white on the inside and we all chocolate on the outside. We're crazy, mixed up. We're zebra mentality. Round train, Bobby, at least he won that. Who we got? Murphy, hey, he's the second time it works because the fool refused to grow up. Yeah, man. When you refuse to grow up, man, you refuse to learn your lessons in life, you are destined to repeat it. And the second time around is going to be worse than the first. And that right. That's what's going to happen to Trump. He think this gonna be a piece of a cakewalk because he getting off all these charges and he gonna preemptively pardon himself before he leave office. He thinks it's gonna be a cakewalk, but nah, he got too many people after him. You think I'm playing with you? Russia. The criminal said, "Look here, Trump. I want my montage." Said, "We were lying for you all these years, like you didn't give us, that we didn't give you no loan. I want my montage." And then the bank's coming out there. "Look here, buddy. You got an offer now. We want our money. Remember the millions we lent you? Where's it at?" And then okay, look up this name for me. Y'all Google this name. Letitia, Letitia, Letitia James, James. Letitia James. Look that name up. She's a Manhattan district attorney. Yeah. Okay, she told me, I remember I showed you the video, man. She said, on January 20th at 12 noon, we coming for you. He said, we coming for you. They got so many suits. And then the district attorney for the state of Georgia, they're coming after Trump. It's so many things that's going to happen, not only to Trump, but to his sons and daughters as well, because of the fact that they can hide from the state or federal laws, right? But they cannot hide from the state laws. Okay, so justice will be done. Justice will be served. Now, of course, we know they got the Marte, so they can pay and they may get suspended, and may get probation, and they may get a lot of the stuff thrown out. But they're gonna be in court many days, and they're gonna have to pay a lot of lawyers fees. That's why remember Trump raised all that money from his supporters. He got over 200, almost 300 million, over $250 million, and that's what you heard me, over $250 million. He raised from scamming his members, his supporters. I need money to pay my lawsuit. I'm trying to win my election back. They stole it. I need money. Stop the steal. Stop the steal. Send me the money. Grifting. It's called grifting. Look it up. Grifting. Scam. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lisi. Who we got? Paul Ryan. What's up, Paul? He said the fool don't care about nothing. A punishment needs to be done for no good Trump. He cannot get away with this horrific crime against you. Hey man, it was a terrible crime. One of the most heinous crime as it pertains to a leader, a nationally elected leader. And if you truth be told, okay, honestly, truth be told, he should be tried for what? Treason. He betrayed his oath, which is to preserve and to protect the Constitution. How can you preserve and protect the Constitution when you send your people up there to march on the state capitol? And you know what they had in their mind. They want to tear that mother down. And that's what they tried to do. And lives were lost, man. Officer Sidney, that's the Capitol Policeman. He lost his life defending the state capitol against people that his elected leader, Trump, sent against him. And all the congressmen, all the senators were in the state capitol building hiding under chairs. Lindsey Graham, come on, mama, they coming to get me, mama. Mitch McConnell, Moscow, I don't know what's going to happen. Trump, why he had to do this? Trump, he had to. All them scared. Mike Pence, why you doing this? Why you doing? All them. Trump did it. If it wasn't for him, you think them people that did? Nah, they might have. Some of them might have done some crazy, but not all to the extent that they did. People's lives, their lives, man. 5 people gone for some craziness that didn't have to be done. He didn't have to incite those people to riot, but he did. That's why he's a double loser right now as far as impeachment. He's been impeached twice. Yeah, you say he ain't got no teeth. No, he ain't got no teeth. It's just not that much powerful to the impeachment because he's on his way out, but it's going to be on his record. You've been employed before? Have y'all been employed, right? Most y'all had a job, right? And when your supervisor writes you up, you think that's going to get off your record? Nah. From the time you start that company until the time you leave that company, that write-up going to be on your record. Everybody will know that you were sleeping on the job. Everybody will know that you slapped your supervisor. Everybody going to know that you stole something because it's in your record. And it's the same with him. He going to be noted as a fool, as a buffoon, as a traitor, as a you name it, arson, inciting this to riot person. Right, BobbieD, who we got? Let's see, Roger. Hey, Frederick, what's up, man? Yeah, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Frederick, man, he said, good morning, Bobby. Hey, good morning to you, Frederick. Always good to see you, man. We need you in the Senate. When they had that Senate hearing, man, I need you there. Okay, Perry Mason, because you never lost a case. I need you, man. I'm going to call on you, Frederick. I call on you, Perry. Ride train, Bobby. Ride, what's up, Ride? How you doing, man? He said, good morning, Bobby. What's up, what's up? Ride, man, I don't see you in a while, man. You all right? Ride said, I don't know if I seen you. Ride. Hey, if you're a new man, hit that subscribe button for me, okay, man? If you already signed up, you good with me. I'm all right with you, man. Good to see you, man. Don't be a stranger. Don't be a Lone Ranger, and don't be a stranger. Okay, right. Good to see you, man. Ryan Train Bobby needs you one day. Who we got? Brady Mason. He said, what's up, angels in blue? All my blue in the house said, hoorah. All my angels in the house said, hooray. Ryan Train Bobby needs you one day. Who we got? Rash, he said, good morning, everybody. Hey, good morning to you, Rash. Also good to see you, man. RAX in the house. RAX in the house. Good to see you, baby. Behind the chain, Bobby needs you one. Who we got? Okay, I'm assistant, Mr. Freddie, man. He was a Freddie. He said, hope everyone is well and good. Love Train family. Hey, man, we doing good, man. So good to see you, Frederick. And it's 19. It's the 2021. And only just begun. See, because a lot of people didn't make it, man. You think I'm playing with you? A lot of people did not make it to 2021. They didn't come, they didn't make that, they didn't cross that line. A lot of people, they got close to the line, but they didn't get over. You know why they didn't get over? They're 6 feet under right now. They didn't make it, man. But the Lord allowed you to make it, man. And he allowed me to, and you know what? Every day of my life, I said, thank you. And you got to do the same thing. Ryan James Bobby, who we got? Paul, what's up, man? He said, it took. I look at it this way, Bobby. Not everybody has to agree or be on the same page, but we must show respect. There is a line must not cross. If they don't like it, they don't have to watch it. There you go, man. There you go. Hey, you have to agree with me. I have to agree with you. But if you disrespect me, you got to go. You diss me, man, for no reason. You got to go. Just because we disagree, you gonna diss me and never diss you. Hey, when we gonna disrespect ourselves, we have no business interacting. That's with any relationship. If you disrespect your supervisor, you need to be off that job. If your supervisor disrespect you, at the same token, he need to be off that job. If your girlfriend disrespect you, slap you, kick your butt, take your money, she need to be out your life. And you do the same. If you do the same, you need to be out her. And then when two people disrespect, or if there's disrespect for one, hey, that situation needs to be alleviated and taken care of, done away with. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation under groove. Who we got? Freddie Mason. He said, hoorah, Blue Ranger, and hooray, angels. All my Blue Rangers in the house said, hoorah. All my angels in the house said, hooray. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation under groove. One love. Who we got? Rax, what's up, man? He said, yes, Rudy. The one with flies on his ear. With flies on his ear and the sling. Yeah, but y'all remember Rudy Giuliani? Remember him when he was doing it he had a press conference, right? And Rudy, I don't know what's wrong with Rudy here, man. It's all of a sudden, man, he was sweating, man. Next thing you know, black line come running. And he didn't know it. He was still talking, and everybody was doing this. He was talking, everybody, and then he turned around, saw people looking at this. He said, oh, must be my. And then he sat down. But yeah, man, Rudy's a trip, man. I'm sorry, Rudy, but he gonna get some time. You watch. It might not go to jail because he old, but he gonna get caught up on something. They talking about getting rid of his attorney, his legal attorney status. They talking about revoking his license to practice law. So we'll see. Right, Train Bobby, he said, Rax, what's up? He said, the officer is a real hero. Yeah. You remember black man? The black man was in the Capitol building, police officer. I don't know his name, but I think everybody in America will soon be knowing his name. He was a hero. He prevented the rioters from going into the Senate chamber. The Senate chamber, as he was leading them up the stairway, he looked to the left out of the corner of his eye, and he saw that the Senate chambers were not guarded. So what he did, this guy was smart. He led the rioters the opposite way to draw them away from the unguarded area. Had he not did what he did, okay, it would have been a disaster. Those senators and congressmen that were in that chamber could have been taken hostage. They could have been killed. It could have been a nightmare. They were already, the rioters were already chanting, hang Mike Pence. They were already chanting, take out Pelosi. You know, they can't stand Pelosi. I don't know what it is, man. Trump supporters cannot stand, above all other people in this world, they can't stand Nancy Pelosi. One of them because she's a woman, and number two, because she always outsmart Trump. They cannot stand Pelosi, man. But anyway, they were trying to get him, and anybody else, Democrat, they wanted to get him. And the reason why I'm saying they wanted to get him, many of the rioters carried with them zip ties. And what do you do with zip ties? Zip ties. You know, pass your zip ties. What do you do with? You tie people's hand up. You bind them up. They were going to take people hostage, and they don't tell them how they would have treated them or what they would have did to them. You know. So the guard, he needs to get a promotion. He needs to get a raise. They need to celebrate him and what he did. And let me tell you this: the Capitol Police men and women on the Capitol Police Force were unprepared. They were they were overpowered. They were overwhelmed by the rioters. However, and that's a big however, they held their ground. And the reason why they held their ground, because they had the right training. When you get trained properly, you don't desert your job. You don't desert your post. You do what you're trained to do. And they did, even though they were outmanned and outnumbered, they did what they had to do. You know? And one of them fatally lost his life. You know? We're sorry about that. But they held their ground. And if it wasn't for those few that stood their ground, you know, tell them what could have happened to those senators. And you talking about the world would have been mourning. We would have been in mourning right now, crying because this one got taken out. This one, what? You know, and everybody would have been looking at Trump. What did he do? Then you talking about somebody would have been angry. The whole world would have been angry at him then. Right, train Bobby Lee, wonder who we got. Who we got? Paul, what's up, man? He said, it's all the truth about Trump. And those Trump supporters just can't handle the truth. It's okay. They can leave if they don't like it. Real truth. Hey, man. It's sad thing about, you know, I keep telling you this. I keep telling all y'all this. There is a large portion of this society we live in, and I would venture to say the world, that are people that are very, very gullible and believe anything someone says. That's just the way the world is. And so Trump has somehow reached them by his talking, by things he says, how he acts, how he behaves. He's reached their level of thinking. He's reached their level of believing. They believe in him, because people that are gullible will believe what? Anybody and anything, because they stand for nothing. You know? And so when you find something that they can latch on to, they're gonna hang with you for dear life. So Trump reached them. And by the things he said, the things that he knows they like. They don't like blacks. They don't like Jews. They don't like Islamic people. You know, and Trump, he's that same race. He's my guy. He's my guy. That's how they attach to him. So there's a lot of people in this world, in the USA in particular, that don't like black people. He attached to them. There's a lot of people that don't like Muslims. He attached to them. There's a lot of people that don't like gays. He attached. There's a lot of people that don't like a lot of, you can go right on down the list. Okay, so he has that base, and they're going to be with him through thick and thin. Ryan Trey, Bobby Lisi, Terry Fleming, what's up, Terry? He's a very crazy place, crazy laws that have rolled out skin tone judgment. Yeah, man, about your skin tone, about, you know, if your skin tone, if you're black, you're gonna get probably twice as much time as the Caucasian that did the same thing you did. They're playing with you. Why you think that the penitentiary and the jail cells is almost twice as much melanin skinned people or minorities than the Caucasian? Because we have a double standard in the society as it pertains to the justice system. Okay, we have a double standard. You're Caucasian, we got the same charge. You did the same thing I did. I go to my judge, he gonna say 10 years because you black. not literally, but you know, because that's the way it is. The Caucasian he might get a suspended sentence, or he may not get no time. They might have let him off. You know, that's just the way life is in America. I've been dealing with this all my life, and you'll never know how it feels unless you're in a Caucasian, a melanin skin. And if you have a Caucasian skin, you're going to try to do what Caucasian people do. They live off the white privilege they have, you know? And so, unfortunately, the melanin skin does not allow us white privilege. And so we have Monte, that sometimes can substitute for what? The white privilege. But if you are melanin skin and have no Monte, you in big trouble, buddy. I tell you about these easy ones that who we got. Royale Bonds, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Watching for Facebook. Good to see you, hey, man. Do your thing, Royale. When you get a chance, man. If you haven't already signed up, hit the like button for me and go to youtube.com. Go to Live in the Philippines, the Black versus Viewpoint, BobbieD and Lizzy. Subscribe to the channel, man. Good to see. Hey, I got a lot of people just like Royale, man. They on Facebook, they watch me. They go on YouTube, they watch me. You know, and it's okay, man. If you want to watch, man, do your thing, man. Just hit that like button while you do it, okay, man? Say good to see you, Royale. Right, tell you about Lizzy. Who we got? Who we got? Cecilia, yeah. She said, Murphy, hey, how are you, my dear? I know you miss me. Right, tell you about Lizzy. Who we got? Perry Mason. Perry Mason, what's up, man? He said, BobbieD, that's an orange face baboon in the central appetite. Perry Mason, you ain't had to go there, man. I know you did. Ooh, the orange man. That's what they call him. Orange man strikes again. Round train, BobbieD, who we got? Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, most Trump's supporters are mentally disturbed. Anyway, and the video proved that fact. Yeah. I would have a tendency to agree with you. They're not off. They're on a different path than most people are. They're stubborn. They're insolent. They're rebellious. They're mean-spirited. They're mean-hearted. They're selfish. And I could go right on down the list. And they're foolish. They don't listen. They want to do what they want to do. And when they want to, they don't care for laws. You know? And when you have a society that's not respecting the laws of the society, you have what? Nothing but total what? Chaos. Okay? So, yeah, Trump people, they got issues. Round train, BobbieD, let's see one that who we got. Terry Flames, America's ugly, showing the world a new side of the what crazy really. Yeah, I agree with you. The world is now beginning to see what happens when white privilege meets white privilege. Okay? What you mean, BobbieD? What you mean? White privilege meets white privilege? What you mean, BobbieD? I'm telling you, man, chill. No, I'm not explaining things to you. I'm gonna explain this to you right. Yeah, white privilege meets white privilege. Most of the time, white privilege meets black non-privilege. And so white privilege usually win all the time over the black non-privilege because black people ain't got no privilege according to America, right? So this time, got white privilege meeting up against white privilege. This white privilege is Trump supporters, right? Most of them are meeting up against the white privilege of the United States of doggone America national capital. So when white privilege meets white privilege, it's a big explosion. And that's what's going to happen. Now, here's the thing. We're going to, all the people that don't have that white privilege, like minorities, we're sitting in the back, oh, wow, look at this. Never seen this one. We're like, whoa, white folk coming against the nation, man, capital. That's a first. You know who always doing the marching out there? People like me and you with this melanin. Some of you who all got this melanin in their skin. We the ones out there always marching. But we ain't crazy like we ain't crazy to come up on the Capitol with some weapons. We got more sense than that. But them bad boys, they came out there with weapons, man. They came out there with bad intent. They were going to hurt. They were when they left home with the idea of hurting somebody. You know, they wouldn't come out there with, let's have some tea. Nah, they were like, I'm gonna take somebody out. I'm gonna take my nation. All because they got jammed up with all that rhetoric and lies, the big lie that Trump told. Okay, and so white privilege, meeting white privilege, and the minority people are sitting back trying to see how they're going to treat those white privileged people that broke the law. Are they just going to slap them on the hands and say, y'all go, it's okay, man. Y'all came against our national capital. It's okay because you got white privilege. You can go home now. That's what they did. Did y'all know that? That's what they did. The people that came against our nation's capital, right? All those people that broke this, did that, bust windows and beat people up, all that, they let them go. At the end of the day, Nobody got arrested. They let them bad boys walk on, go home, fly in here. And you know, some of them they got caught after they got off the airplane and they home safe. But they let them go. If that was us, you think we would have got 1 foot off the state capitol ground? Nah. Everybody would have been locked up, and your mama would have been locked up too. Come on now. Right privilege goes a long way. Well, I'm gonna see how long it goes this time. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, one day. Who we got? Murphy, hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine, Angel Cecilia. Hope you are as well, my dear. Yeah, I have to put that Barry White voice on it. In my very Barry White sound voice. Roger, Paul, what's up? He said, we haven't seen crazy until now. This is too crazy. Trump and his supporters define that proves that in videos, proof is the pudding. Can't make this stuff up. Now, you can't make this stuff up, man. I would never think that I would see a group of majority Caucasian men and women go up to the state capitol armed, tear up the state capitol, almost get in there and ravage the senators and congressmen and go home safely. I would never, in my wildest imaginations, would I think of something like that happen. Now, I would, in my imagination, I could imagine maybe a group of angry black men going up there, Antifa or whatever, the black man like going up there. I could imagine that. Because that's how they decide these brainwashed us. They brainwash us to think black people bad. Black people do that kind of stuff. We don't do it. Most of boy. The majority of black people in America, man, are law-abiding citizens. But society would have you think we're criminals, we're thugs, we're hooligans, and it's not so. That's how they brainwashed us. And if you're thinking that about your own, you better get that out your mind, okay? We are law-abiding citizens, majority of us. Like everybody got bad apples here and there, but majority of us are law-abiding citizens. Ryan Train, BobbieD, one that who we got? Freddie Mae, what's up, Freddie? He said, they can't take it, then it's good and hot in the kitchen. We at about the right temperature, if you ask me. Yeah, man, if you can't take the heat in the kitchen, you got to get on out, man. You got to step, and that's what anything you do. If you can't handle it, man, leave it alone. I don't care if you can't handle your girlfriend, leave her alone. She's too hot for you. You better let her go. She gonna wear you. Ooh, that's what everything. Who we got? Right train, BobbieD. Burberry, what's up? He said at the impeachment debate, the Republicans were doing a lot of gaslighting, trying to make Trump the victim. Yeah, and who said, yeah, they always do it, man. That's just one of the standard tactics they do to make their person they want look good. And that's one of Trump's main tactics is gaslighting. He always tried to, I'm the victim, and I'm the man, and they took my rights away, my First Amendment right when they let me off of Twitter, and they just dogged me out. And I did everything on that call. I didn't make when I did the speech to the people, everything was perfect, man. And I said nothing wrong. And gaslight. Right, Train, BobbieD, who we got? Paul, he said, it's the sheep that follow whatever Trump says. I bet if he said jump off a bridge, they do it crazy. Really think by any crazy thing he said, and he gonna be going when man, he's out of here, man. But you know what? He may be gone, but the things that he's done to damage this nation is not gone. It's not gone. It's gonna be with us for a while, and we have to deal with his stink. He stunk up the White House. He stunk up the White House for 4 years. COVID and all the bad things he's done, he stunk it up. And Biden got to come in and clean up his mess. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear nobody talking about, Biden ain't the hero. I don't hear nothing about that, man. Give him a chance to do his job. You know what the mess he got to cut through? You know the stuff he got to do to get this thing turned around? Give him a chance, man. Give him a chance. Don't say nothing about them. If you say anything about Biden, listen, look, Lord help him. Lord help the man. Pray for him, man. He got a huge job ahead of him, and he's an old man. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying he's an older man. He got a lot of pressure on him. Don't talk bad about him. Be positive. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, who we got? Freddie Mae, he said, remember, hey, that's because they some real sorry people. I said, hey, man, people, you got good people, you got bad people. And you got people that have no morals, no values, and they're about themselves. And that's as it pertains to Donald Trump. And most of the people that support him are like that as well. You know, people attracts like, right? That's why you're here. You like some of the things I say, you like some of the things I talk about, and you have that same similar attitude and mindset that I have, right? So like attracts what? Like. And the people that like his negativity and they negative too, that attracts them. So that's how people do. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lisi, who we got? Paul, he said, this would be the only president that I see as low as trash. Well, we about to put him in the garbage can. Yeah, man, he almost there, man. He gone. Remember, hey, he said, thanks, sir. Thanks. True that, sir, man. True that, man. Got you, man. Ryan Train, Fred mentioned BobbieD, he's in Putin's pocket. Or he's puppet for the enemies of America. He was kissing dictators' hindquarters. Yeah, and you know they can see right through his BS. Yeah, man. I actually believe, like you, Perry Mason. I think Putin got something on him. I really do, because I remember before he was running for president, one of his sons, had made a statement that he said we can get any money we need. See, we get all our loans from. We get our loans from Russia, you know? So I think they got some loans, and Putin knows about it, and he never mentioned it, and that's why I think it's possible. Now, this is just alleged information. I think that may be one reason why Trump has always been favorable with Russia, because Putin got something on him. You know, I mean, can you imagine? Can you think of any other reason? Just because he's in love with Putin? My boy, I love so much. You think that? Nah. It's something more to it than that. Ryan Train, BobbieD, who we got? John Thomas, what's up, John? Get John in the house, Big John in the house. What's up, Big John? He said, good morning, BobbieD. I love Train. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good evening to you, John. John is always here, man. Good to see you, man. We have a good show without John in the house, man. So good to see you, man. Ryan Train, BobbieD, who we got? Frederick Mason, what's up? He said, chichipaya. You know what to do. Take that like button, make BobbieD laugh out loud. Everybody hit the like button one time, 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya, 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya, 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. Hit that like button. Hey, let's get them likes up, y'all. Y'all know we're trying to get this channel up. We almost on 10,000, y'all. You hear me? Listen good. We almost on 10,000 subscribers. And I believe that we can do this thing. And we can get to 10,000. We like 90, 95, something like that. Anyway, we just did. We're right there. We're right there. Okay. So this is the thing about YouTube. When you have 10,000 plus subscribers, you're considered as a big channel. Anything below 10,000, you're small. Okay. I want to move up this year. I need you to help me. Okay. I told you a few minutes ago, without you, we're nothing. Okay. And so I respect you. I love you, and I know you can help me do this thing. We need 10,000. And in the next 2 months, I want to see 10,000. We're going to have a big parade. Now, we're going to party on channel. Okay? Party over here, party over there, 10,000. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, who we got? Frederick Mason, he said, hello, John Thomas. How are you, sir? Good to see you, brother, for another month. Ryan Train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation, under. He said, I'm definitely celebrating Trump impeachment. He will never be in any honorable form of government again. A trash person like this should have never been allowed to be in office. And sad, my heart. Trump came into office. Unfortunately, the American people was taken in by his scamming ways. He's a big, like a wolf in sheep clothing type person. He makes people think that he's one way, and then he does another. And he knows how to say things. And he's a good salesman. He sold himself, and America bought him lock, stock, and barrel. We made a mistake. Okay, some of the people that voted for him now realize that, and that's why they did not vote for him this time. That's why you have this group called Republicans Against Trump, and a whole bunch of the Lincoln Project, a whole bunch of people that realized that they made a mistake. And so now that's how he got unelected this time. A lot of the Trump supporters, Republicans, loyal Republicans, left him and went to Democrat for this vote because they could not support a person like him. Okay, and so that's what people have to recognize. You're going to have people that tell you what you want to hear, And so, but they will do other things. You know, a lot of people got fooled by Trump, man. I'm telling you, I didn't vote for Trump, but I listened to his stuff, man. Some of the stuff started good, you know, back in 2016. But it's just something about it. And I said, I'm going to vote for Hillary. And I voted for Hillary. Ron Train, BobbieD, Lacey. Remember, hey, what's up? He said, they're afraid of Trump. You know, Trump's son already said that they're kicking butt and taking their, yeah, man. A lot of the politicians are afraid of Trump because he still, even though he'll be gone from government, he still will have a lot of support from his personnel. And he has influence. When you are an influential person, you can say, well, this person's running for governor. I don't want nobody to vote for him, you know. Or you could say, this person running for the governor, I want everybody to vote for him. And he has influence. So he's gone from government, but I think his influence to a certain degree would still be there with his base. Now, one thing we have to understand, part of his influence is down because he tried to incite a riot to the Capitol. And people in his base, their eyes are beginning to open now. They never thought it would reach this level. You know, they always review, they want to go to the rallies and yeah, they like that part. But the violence, they're not with that. Ron Train, BobbieD, Lacey, one day, who we got? Frederick Mason? He said, yes, sir, Paul. You are right on, man. I got you, man. You got that, man. Paul, he said, I pray the vice president does the right thing, following the Constitution of the United States, and does the impeachment procedures, get him out here, a danger to USA. Now, vice president ain't going to do nothing. He already said he's not going to do nothing. He had the option to do the 25th Amendment, to invoke the 25th Amendment. And as you may or may not know, guys, the 25th Amendment said that we can get a sitting president out of office, and we vote him, his cabinet has to vote him out, but the vice president has to initiate it, and they vote him out based on his mental capacity or his incapacity to judge and to be a good leader. So Pence wrote a letter to Pelosi saying, I can't do this. I'm not gonna, he's pumped out. But you know what? You gotta understand, look at it from Pence's side. Let's say he said, okay, we're gonna vote him out. You know what? You know, Trump had 75 million people vote for him. You know what they would do to Pence? They was already saying, hang Mike Pence when they ran up on the state capitol building. You know, everybody and their mama be after him and his family. So he, you know, I can't blame him. I can't blame him. He wimped out, but you know, I can't blame him, man. Ron Train, BobbieD, Lacey. KC, what's up? He said, I agree with it. Day after the riot, Trump was so scared, he announced a peaceful transaction of power. Finally, after several weeks, he don't want the military dragons. Nah, he want to get his butt out there, man. Yeah, he did that. He did that because he had to say the right things for legal reasons. When they're gonna put him in the Senate, have that Senate trial for him. He wanted to have a record saying, well, I was for peace. I was for peace. Look at this, what I said. Look at this, what I said. No, they ain't gonna look at that. They're gonna look what you did. What did you do during the time of the riot? You went up there and you incited the people to go up on the Capitol. And you knew they had weapons. You knew the Proud Boy was in there because you invited them. You know, he been inviting people for months to go up there on the 6th particular date, the 6th. And what is the date? What was that date specified? The date they count and certify the electoral ballots from every state. He didn't want it to be done. I did a video about 3 months ago where I showed y'all the whole entire process of the electoral process and voting. And at the conclusion, those of you that follow me, you know at the conclusion of that video, I told you that Trump was going to do what? Try to steal the election. And that's exactly what he did. By lying, and then I didn't really think this part, by going and having people incite the riot. I didn't think he would go that far, but I knew he was going to tell lies. And that's what he did. Ron Train, BobbieD, Lacey, One Nation. Who we got? Freddie May. He said, Paul, if the VP had any sense, he would, oh boy, put him in danger. He would put a old boy in danger as well as his staff. No, the VP had any sense, he would have gotten rid of Trump, just invoked that 25th Amendment a long time ago. And but he, again, I just showed you why. He is fear of his life and fear of his family life. Ron Train, BobbieD, Joshua Moore. What's up, Joshua? Good to see you. Got to see you. He said, what up, BobbieD? I'm glad the food Trump put about to be out of there. I like Lisa D haircut. She looks beautiful. He got two different subjects there, y'all. One, A and the B side. He said he like Trump, get ready to be out there, man. I'm with you on that one, man. You know, I told you, man, a personal side of me, I'm glad to see him go. But the objective side of me, I hate that the presidency was stained again by his actions. So, but yeah, at least these look cute. She got another hair too, man. She said, I want to get this. I said, you want to get it cut off? I said, but this, yeah, I'm gonna start off new. It's fresh. I want to start fresh in 21. I want to start up new and do something. I said, okay, all right. But she did her thing, man. It looked good, man. I like it. Round train Bobby these. Martha, hey, was it? Trump didn't do anything in the secret of fool, secret or fool anyone. His visitors and constituency knew his evil agenda. Yeah, they all knew he's from, man, you know. And then when he do his dirt, he tried to cover it up. I didn't do that. Or you're a lie. You know, that man done told so many lies, man. And not only did he tell lies, he got his people to lie for him too. Like what's the lady name? Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany. She's a big liar. And the one before her, I forgot her name. Big girl, big woman. Both of them are lying, man. Every time they get up, they try to lie on Trump. On Trump. I say Crump. Crump too. He gonna be Crump when he get out the office. Ryan Train Bobby Lee, Freddie Mac, what's up? He said, Bobby, I'm sad to say they some dumb butts and sheep, some dumb butt and free thinkers that ain't got Yiddish on it. They got Yiddish on their mouth, but a lot of Yiddish in their mouth. Ooh, Freddie Mason, you ain't never lost a case, man. You got that Yiddish going on. Roger, Paul, what's up, man? He said every bit of foolishness they did on the White House, all the craziness did nothing but stir up the hornet's nest and did not help anything garbage is being taken out in the White House. For sure. Yeah, man, they're gonna have to take the garbage out and they're gonna have to defunk the place. We want the funk, none but the funk. They want the funk in the White House. They got to defunk that place, man. They got to fumigate it. He done messed that place up. He done funked it up. And I say funked it. I ain't say the other word. F-U-N-K. He done funked it up, man. And it's funky. Ain't got James Brown said, got to be get funky. Trump done made it funky up in here. Yeah, we got to make this place funky up in here in the White House. Make it funky. You know, made it too much funk. That Ryan Train Bobby Lee, who we got? Remember, hey, he just started it all. He started it all. Now he's back. Better than that. Wow, what an argument, moron. Yeah, man. I can't say enough about how terrible I think he is as a person, and as a leader, he's just as bad. I think even a teenager could be a better leader than Trump because most teenagers are more mature than him, and they would listen to authority and they would listen to what's right. Trump only listened to what he thought was right, what he wanted to be right. That's an authoritarian person, has authoritarian nature, authoritarian attitude. Ryan Train Bobby Freddie Mac, he said, too little too late for the right word now. You aren't tricked. You aren't made by Boo Coward anymore. Ooh, taking it. Very amazing. He taking it down. Ryan Train Bobby KC. He said the Trump supporters is now circulating and fly online calling for the march with weapons. Ooh, wow. In all Capitol building in the 50. Yeah, I heard about that. Contiguous said, yeah, I heard about that. FBI monitoring the Trump people, and that's what they were monitoring on the internet. That's what they found out. So every state in the nation is Capitol is alert right now because anything can happen at any time. This is one of the most pivotal times in the history of the United States. Since Civil War, we have never had a time like this where people are doing civil rebellion, civil disobedience, and a nation, things can happen, and things can change like that. Today we're a free democratic society. You don't tell them what happened tomorrow or the day after. I would like to think we continue to be that. There's no telling because we have an uprising. We have people that's coming against our government. Y'all remember back in over in Europe, and there was the Ireland. Remember that big old trouble used to have in Ireland and Scotland, and every time you turn around, they're bombing this, bombing that, bombing it. They were tearing their own country up because they wanted the Catholics and the Protestants would have a thing about religion. And that same thing could come here, man. They won't be religion, be politics. You remember Timothy McVeigh and Oklahoma City bombings? Remember that? All that stuff brings back memory. That stuff could come right back. We ain't had it that bad in a long time, but the way they're doing now, when people are crazy like these people are about Trump, they can do anything. Let's go. Ryan Trey, Bobby, at least he won that. Who we got? Paul, he said, another dose of this garbage I don't like. I don't take anything he says. Even so, yeah, man, you got to be careful who you listen to, because if they're not, they can tell you, they can influence you. If they're telling you something wrong, you wind up doing it wrong. Just like the people went up on the Capitol. SML, gotta play Hit the Road Jack as he's leaving. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. And then we got to na 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 na. Hey, 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 goodbye. Y'all don't forget that one. Let's go. Ride train, Bobby, easy one nation. Who we got? Murray Hayes and nah, hey, Murray got me. Da 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 da. Hey, 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 goodbye. Hey, don't let the doorknob hit you with a good life split you, but you got to go from here. Let's go. Round chain, Bobby. Round chain, Freddie Mason. He said, Bobby, all that too when she drank, put her out. It's good she made it home. See? Yeah, man. She came in late last night, man. She had a good time, man. She was down there. She had a great time. Whenever you guys got a Filipino out there, man. Whenever you have a Filipino, man, don't hold her from seeing her people. Please, don't do that. You can get jealous of the people. You talk to them more, you talk to them. Don't do that, man. Let the woman see her people, because that's her life. That's their life source. In the Filipino life, they can't see their people. That damages their spirit. That damages their personality. How they feel about you will be reflected on if you not let them see the people, or if you let them see the people. I'll never keep Lisa D from the people, man. Look, I'm the one who suggests, I said, Lisa D, why don't you go have some time with your people? She had 2 days with me. I said, go have some time with your people. And next thing you know, man, she gone. Well, she had a great time. They had a good time. But yeah, and when she came back, she was tired. Because she's doing good today. Yeah. She's happy. She's tired. She's doing her work. Round turn, Bobby, at least he won. Who we got? Murray Hayes, Chief Pie out. Everybody hit the like button. 1, 2, 1, 2. Church your pie out. 1, 2, 3. Church your pie out. 1, 2, 3. Hit that like button, y'all. Let's get them likes up now. You know we got to do them likes up. Come on now. Y'all gonna make this the number one Philippine show. You got to do them likes. And look here, man. Look here. Everybody, listen to me now. I need you to look at the videos, okay? I need more views. I need you to hit them views. If you just look at it one time, that's okay. You know that little circle on the bottom? So rewind. Hit that button again. Hit it twice. Do it twice, man. And if you don't, you ain't looking at it, go do your business, whatever. Come back. Just hit it, man. I need you to look at the video more than once. Okay, everybody's doing me this favor. Look at the videos at least 2 times. Do it. Put a like or dislike. No, I'm saying dislike. Put a like on the video and make a comment. Okay, let's go. Round turn about Elise. Michael Coffee needs a coffee. What's up, Michael? Michael riding the caboose today. Oh, Michael riding the caboose today. He said, "Didi Bobby hi. My own Butang Habang Gabi. I'm running late on the train today, but I made it. Hey, there you go, man. You running late on the caboose, but you made it, man. Good to see you, Mike. Good to see you, man. Always good. Hey, Michael, we went out on you last night, man. The other day, we had a dinner, man. We had a dinner on Michael Coffee. Did you see that dinner, man? We went to the lemongrass. I had me some ribs. And Lisa, what did Lisa have? Oh, she had curry. Curry chicken. You're good, man. Thank you so much, Michael Coffee. Good to see Michael Coffee. He said, hello, Bobby. God, wonderful blessing be with all the guys, men, women, loving, riding the love train today from Nurse Mike. Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. Nurse Mike is one of our outstanding frontliner healthcare personnel. He's been a nurse for 18 years out there in Cali, man, doing a solid job. He deals with the healthcare people that are on their way out, and he does an awesome job in trying to make them as comfortable as they can before they leave this world. Good to see you, man. Ron Trent, Leroy, hey, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Got to say. He said, I'm always here, just in the background. Okay, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, Leroy, man. Do your thing, man. Whether you want to come in the front, foreground, or the background, just be here. Be here if you can. Let's go. Ooh, Ron Trent, right? Freddie May, what's up, Brett? He said, what's going on? Michael Coffee, need some coffee, all right, man. Good to see you, Michael. Round train, Bobby, let's see what day. Who we got? Michael Coffee, he said, Bobby, hi. Thanks to Fred Murphy and Paul and Blue Angels keeping the love train riding safe on the trash for the nurse. Thank you so much. All my boomers in the house say, hoorah. All my ladies in the house say, yeah, let's go. Round train Bobby, let's see what who we got. Amy, what's up, sweetie? How you doing, my dear? Good to see you, good to see ya. He said, good morning, Love Train. Good morning, Love Train family. How are y'all? I am so good. I'm so happy to see you. I ain't seen you. So good to see you. So good to see you, sweetie. Round train Bobby. Scott, what's up, 56? He in the house today. You got Scott 56. What's up, man? He said, preaching. Thanks for the motivation, Bobby. Hey, man. Hey, I'm giving what you need, baby. I'm giving what's inside of me. I bring it out to you. A lot of people don't do that, man. But you know, if I got it in here and I got this and I got the urge to say it, I'm gonna say it, man. Cause the Lord give me stuff to say, I'm gonna tell you, man. And if it's right, tight, long, strong, take it for what it is and use it, man. Use it in your life. If it's gonna help you in some kind of way, use it, man. Put it. If it's something I say, you like it, write it down and then tell somebody what I said. So you can help somebody else. That's how we do. We pass it on, pass it forward. You know, pass it on, man. Don't keep it to yourself. Round train BobbieD, who we got? That's it. Hit the wrong button, y'all. Okay. Okay. Michael Coffee needs is it Fred High. God bless. Keep the faith on my 40-minute break at the hospital riding a love train and join the show. Hey, nothing wrong with that, Nurse Mike. Do your thing, man. Take your break. You need to take a break. You know, if you're on the feet all day, gotta take a break, man. Round train Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? He said Trump's acting like he's not being affected by all of this backlash, but I'm not buying it. He's probably up all night, can't sleep, and crying, whining, asking for his mom. Apple is noonie pacified. No, he pissed off, man. You know he pissed off. You know what? One of his main reasons he pissed off. Guess what? He can't tweet. I mean, he can't. You know he like to stay up all night. That's his thing. When you take that away from him, he's like this. He doing one of these all night long, and that's it's making him go crazy, man. Round train BobbieD Lacey, who we got? Hey, he said, hello, Amy. How are you, my dear? Good to see you. Good to see you. Round train BobbieD Lacey. Okay, I messed up, y'all. Okay, I went too far down, y'all. Okay, got a lot of comments. I'm gonna try to run through some of them. If I don't get your comment, don't get angry. Just realize I don't have my buddy here today, and she can't help me out. So I gotta run through as much as I can. All right, what's up? I might skip. I might skip you. Don't say, BobbieD, you didn't get my comment. I got to go, okay? I'm gonna run through and get as much as I can, but I might skip you, okay? Okay, let's go. Round train BobbieD Lacey, who we got? Mervyn Hazy, I got that measly 600 card already. I hate you, man. They doing this shit big, man. They doing this shit did more than 600, man. That ain't no money, man. What you gonna do with 600? You know, that's just another buy some groceries. That's it. One sack of groceries. Roger, BobbieD. Emmy, what's up, Emmy? I'm good, sir. Thanks. How about you? Always busy with my work. Hey, I tell you, man, Emmy is in OFW, just like Sincerely M. She works in Abu Dhabi. I think in Abu Dhabi, and she takes care of her family. She helps them out, and she's been working for them a long time. They'll enjoy her, and she enjoys them, and she's having a good life there. She takes care of her family as well. She sends money back home so her family can live good as well. Good to see you, Emmy. Round train BobbieD, Large Confessor. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Did you make your confessions today? Hey, man, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. You know I gotta make a joke. He said, what's up? Hey, man, we doing good, man. Good to see you, buddy. Round train BobbieD, Lacey, one night. Who we got? John Thomas, JT in the house. He said, Freddie Mason, have a great night. And I'm well, thank you, sir. Round train BobbieD Lacey, one night. Who we got? Murray, hey, he said, I'm fine, Angel. Angel Emmy, glad to hear you back. Glad to hear you okay. Yeah, she's doing good, man. Got a good job, making a good montage, got a good life. Round train BobbieD, Anthony Liggins. What's up, Anthony? Anthony Liggins, Round train BobbieD, One Nation Under Woo, One Love. He said, Trump has to be held accountable for his crimes against our electors and the nation's capital. Impeachment is a good place to, yes. They can't do a whole lot with him when it's on a blamed up president that's on his way out. Can't do a whole lot to him, but they did what they could. And that was to impeach his butt, and that's what they did. I think that he did a high crime and misdemeanor. That's what the Constitution says they can impeach him for, and he should have been impeached. Now, even for the Senate to try him, that'll be tried under Biden. Will he be found guilty? Remains to be seen, but I think he should be if he's not. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Who we got? Marinelle, what's up, Lamar? No, that's Cecilia. I'm sorry about that. Cecilia got two names, man. This is her legal name, Marinelle. What's up? She said, Terry Fleming. Hello, congratulations, Sir Leroy. That you made #1. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi. Who we got? Lion Blood. What's up, Lion Blood? Wow, you got a name on you. Lion Blood. Don't mess with me, man. What's your name? My name Lion Blood. You been on milk with me. Come up with a Lion Blood. What's up? He said, they're saying General Flynn said Trump will sign a Buckheimer Declaration. Somebody help me out with that. Buckheimer Declaration. I know a lot of stuff, but I don't think I've heard about that one yet. What is a Buckheimer Declaration? Help me out with that, okay? Ron Train, Bobby D. KC. He said, I fear somehow Trump will come up outshining in this matter. He's the Teflon Don. I fear the mob will keep people in check. Trump has had a lot of good fortune on his side in a lot of different ways. He got out of the first impeachment by hook and crook. He got out of that one. This one, he was impeached, and will he get out of it? Will he be found guilty or not? He might get out of that one too by the Senate, because they may not have enough votes to convict him in the Senate. But again, that really doesn't matter because he's already gone. The only thing that matters about the Senate conviction is that he will never be able to run for office again if he gets convicted in the Senate. Okay, so that's the only point that matters. But he might just get out of it. But his life is going to be a living hell, and the reason why I say that, because he's got everybody running after him for their monte. Okay, and he's going to get sued by most every municipalities in the world. Remember all the rallies Trump did for 4 years? He ain't paid nobody. You think the state's just gonna say, let him go, he gone, let him go, we just gonna miss our money, we don't need that money. You think they're gonna do that? No. All them rallies and places they had to pay for police support, all the stuff they had to get, they didn't pay nothing. And people want their money. Ron Train, Bobby Lisi, Michael Coffey, he said, Bobby, hello, COVID-19 virus vaccine effectiveness Pfizer 96%, Moderna 94%, AstraZeneca 93%, Sinovac 85, Novex 90 from this right. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all they're purchasing a lot of in February is when the Philippines will start vaccination. I think they got some Sinovacs, they got Sinopharm, they got AstraZeneca, and some others, but they got a variety of different vaccines now, and they're gonna start doing it based on the elderly and the healthcare professionals starting in February. So people are excited about that. One thing, you do have the Sinopharm vaccine from China. It's only 50% efficacy, and they're pissed off. Some of the people are pissed off. And that vaccine costs more than the Pfizer and more than others. And so they're like, why they had to buy this from China? And it's not as good. And people are mad about that. Roger and Bobby D. One Nation. We got Murphy Hayes. Hold on. I'm sorry, I messed up, y'all. I went up too fast. That one. Okay. Yeah, he said, yes, Clinton, he got it on with Monica Lewinsky and won the big peace award. Man, Monica she had something on Clinton that I don't know. Clinton like women, man. It's okay to like women, man, but just don't get caught in the White House doing that stuff. First of all, he shouldn't have did that on his wife. He was a married man. He had no business doing it. And she was a young kid. She was influential. He took advantage of it. But at any rate, that was a sexual misconduct. Does that disqualify him for being a leader? No, because if it did, then Trump would be disqualified, wouldn't he? How many he done had? How many sexual misconducts he done had? Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, Michael Coffey, he's about to hello. New CDC rule on COVID-19 must have a negative COVID-19 virus test when entering the USA. Okay, very good information. Y'all see that? Nurse Mike saying if you come in the USA, you must have a negative COVID-19 test when entering the USA from any foreign country. That makes sense. That's the way it is here from Philippines as well. If you think you're gonna come here and they open it up, you will come here nothing in your hand now. When you get here, even if you have a foreign, even if in the Philippines, even if you have a test paperwork in your hand, you're negative, they'll say, nah, we ain't playing that game. You're gonna take our test. They're gonna make you take a test right here. Ryan Train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation. Michael Carter, is it BobbieD? Hi. What drug companies the vaccines come from? Pfizer, Moderna, American, AstraZeneca, UK, Swedish, Sinovac, Chinese. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of different countries that are producing the vaccines, and those are some of the ways what countries have them. Damon Love, what's up, Damon? He said, good afternoon, Bobbie and Lisa. What's up, man? You doing all right? Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. Hey, man. Damon Love, this Damon. I ain't seen you in a long time. You all right, man? Y'all know Damon, man, my buddy from Cali, man. You all right, man? Good to see you, bye-bye. Ryan James, BobbieD, Lisa, wonder who we got? Eye on you. He said, Orange Man. Wow. Now Syracuse is going to change their mascot. Oh, yeah, man. I'll tell you, man. Y'all cracking today. Dudes, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Got to see you. Got to see. He said, what to do, Bobbie? Bobbie and Lisa, do a decent. Tuba Queen in the house. Tuba Queen in the house. Tuba Queen had a 3-day celebration, man. She had a fine time, man. I mean, you know, I'm not a big birthday person. I mean, another day, I'm just thankful to be alive. But Filipinos, hey, man. They're like, birthday. They go all over, man. Round train, BobbieD, Lisa, who we got? Les G, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. He said Trump was about to build a hotel in Russia right before he began. Yeah, he was about to build that hotel. And when I think he might have got some loans too that we don't know about. And Putin, that's why Putin had this stuff on him. That's just me. That's my personal innuendo. My personal rumor. Let's go, round train, BobbieD, who we got? Remember, hey, he said Putin and Trump. The ultimate boom, man. Yeah, man. Putin, you know what they say about Trump, right? And Trump and Putin. That's it, Putin. I think it's a comment. You know what they say about Trump and Putin, right? The Trump is Putin. I'm gonna say that. You know that word that rhyme with witch, start with a V. They said Trump is Putin's witch. You know, y'all know what I want to say. Round trade, BobbieD, Lisa, wonder who we got. Ruben, what's up, man? Ruben is victorious, man. I like that name, Ruben Victor. What's up, man? Victory in the house. Hey, man, I had a company one time. It was a cleaning company. Guess what I called it? Guess what I called it, Ruben? Victory Cleaning. Ah, we did. We had my company called Victory Clean. I was in business for 3 years. Did some big money. I made $100,000 a year. I cleaned auto dealerships. I cleaned factories. I did we did a little bit of home, but you have to be careful in home. When people go off, if you mess up something out. But I had a lot of workers under me. I made some good money. Called Victory Commercial Cleaning Company. We mostly highlight on commercial business. We had a little bit outside. Good to see you, Victor. He said, impeach all people who are against healthcare for all. Yeah, man. I believe that healthcare, you know, they call it socialism. Call it what you want. But I think everybody need to have rights to healthcare. I don't care if you're rich or poor. I think you need to have access to healthcare. In the richest country in the world, and somebody die because they don't have health. I can see that happen here in the Philippines. It happens every day out here. People die because they can't go to the doctor. But it should never happen in the USA. We should have medication and everybody should have access to healthcare. Michael Coffey said, BobbieD, hello, President 45, back account. Okay. Yeah, man, he got money out there, man. All kind of loan. I'm gonna rush to these last ones here. We're gonna get up out of here. Okay, that's it. Healthcare for you go, man. There you go, Rick Victor. Michael Coffey. Yeah, man, they coming for him, man. They want their montage. All right, y'all, that's be real. We got to go. All right. Thank you all for showing up. I'm not gonna read all that stuff Lisa did do. I'm just gonna say thank you all, whoever gave today. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, man. It's been a blessing. I'm gonna try to be back to you. Don't hold me to this. Because when things come up, I got to go. But I'm gonna try to be back for you the next 5 days, next 4 or 5 days. I try to be with you on a live stream. In addition to doing I'll try to do a recorded video as well. But I'm gonna try to keep it going that way. Because if I don't only do live stream and no recorded, the channel won't grow as much. So I have to do both. Okay. So that's why you see me back off on the live stream a lot, because I push out some recordings, and I do a few recordings. I come back to the live, I back out on live. Go recording, back forth. Okay, that's how I go. Okay, so my choice is to be with you live, but I got to do both. Okay, all right, y'all. Let's see. That's it for now. I'm not gonna do all that stuff Lisa D do because I'm about war. My boy's getting ready to go. All right, this is BobbieD and Tool Queen Lisa D. Everybody remember to like, share, and subscribe. I'll tell you that. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. hit the like button. And if you look at the video, y'all, please, man, please, sir, look at the video. Just don't look at the video one time. Because you know what? Sometimes if you look at it the second time, you might learn something or see something you didn't see the first time. It'll help. I need you to look at the video at least 2 or more times. Can you do that for me, please? I'm telling you, man, we're trying to grow this channel. And I need 10,000. I can't get 10,000 if you guys don't help. But if you help me, man, you can get it, okay? Are you with me, man? You with me, GP? I love you all. Let's go. All right, this is that now. This is BobbieD, and this D is still doing her clothes, y'all. She got a bunch of clothes. You know she ain't doing no work. She ain't done nothing for the last. She ain't done nothing this house for the last 3 or 4 days. She was too busy. Party over here, party over there. Birthday girl too, Queen was working herself out. She had a party time. Everybody, it's time to do some work now. She do look at you gotta get the clothes while she doing it. But anyway, it's been nice, it's been real. I will see y'all tomorrow. If you don't see me at the regular time in the morning, you will see me in the evening, okay? And then if you don't see me at the regular time in the morning, you'll see me in the evening time. I'm gonna do a handheld. I don't care what time that is. I'm gonna do it. So you see the notification, do the thing. Come on, get it. I want to see who be the first man up. All right, you with me, GP? Let's get them views up. This is BobbieD saying take care. God bless and punch.